Wear your masks.
All right, I think we're officially
We're live on
we're live on
YouTube,
What's
YouTube.
up, YouTube?
We're live on
Facebook.
Facebook.
What?
What's up,
We're
What?
Facebook?
live
What's
on
up, Twitch?
Twitch. Coming out of what's up? Coming out of Texas. We are the Geeks 5-Hour Podcast. I am your host, King Mexico, also known as Goku. We got Senor Oliver.
¿Cómo estás?
Saki, not here right now because they're either running late or they forgot. I know we were supposed to run the podcast sooner. I announced that we were going to run the podcast.
Technical difficulties.
Unfortunately, way big technical difficulties, and I'll talk about that in a minute. We have a cosplay guest today. He's known as Water Bowser, also known as Blastoise throughout the Houston Texas.
Yeah,
cosplay
what's up,
community,
family?
It's thanks for agreeing to be on here.
Man, thanks for having me. I'm usually listening to the podcast, so this is actually the first chance I get to actually talk at the podcast.
Right?
I get to hear your beautiful voice.
Trunk says, "Bruh."
I sent you a photo earlier about a guy sitting next to like a photo.
All right, just to make sure, can y'all hear him clearly? Because I have not taken the time to make sure everything's working properly. Today has been one of those days. Today has sucked ass.
What's up, Jason?
Like, I hate
Yeah, I've been
today.
up since like freaking 8 o'clock in the morning, and
I don't even want to talk about how long I've been up.
Man, this is still my morning for me because I usually I work the night shift, so I've been up for like 3 hours. So I'm good to go.
Just to make sure.
hell yeah. And I miss working night shifts, man. Night shifts are pretty cool.
Oh, dude, they destroy you from like the inside. Like my
Nah,
sleep
man.
schedule. Yo, what's up, Chris Redfield? Yo, I'm gonna call him out for a second. I'm in a chat with Chris Redfield every
Go
now
ahead.
and then.
Go ahead.
Every now and then I see his name pop up because they're like post something and I'll post something and I'm just like, bro, and we just like virtually I'm nodding at this guy. I'm like, bro.
Bruh.
All right, I just shared it on my own social media. Yes, like I said, we are
Whoops.
running late today because I was working on the computer last night and I was trying to move around. Okay, so the story is this. So last night I was working. I'm trying to come up with the space in my room because I want more than one monitor, or I want and I found a really good one while I went to Micro Center, so that was kind of a blessing in disguise. So I moved the computer and my power supply, the brick that's inside my PC, failed.
Ooh.
It was already failing before, so I put it on ecosystem, so it made it run really well. So it was running perfectly. And then today, as soon as I moved it and laid it down, the brick was like,
Womp womp.
what's up, Justin? So, so I'm like, oh no, what just happened? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm doing all different things. I'm trying to give it like technical CPR. I'm like, live, motherfucker, live.
You put your mouth on it, you blow really hard.
Power supply.
And power supplies aren't horribly expensive, but they're still a pain in the ass to put in there.
No,
Man.
yeah,
If you buy the wrong one too, like you don't have the right connectors, it's just
Right.
like, well, gotta take this back. Got the
Right
wrong one.
connectors, not enough power, all that shit.
Okay, so the old one that hello.
Hello. I
Welcome
can't
to
see the
podcast.
chat, so I don't know who's saying hello. So just hello.
Justin said
You
hello.
want me to do
Justin.
Hayden
Let me
said
do it.
hello.
Okay, I'm dyslexic, so I have trouble reading some names. So you're gonna help me, Jose. Let me know the names. Blastoise.
Chris Redfield said, "Hey
Blastoise.
Jesse,
Anyways.
Nikki's trying to get on the podcast."
I know. I sent a
Is that her name? Is that her real name?
Yeah, Saki Kitty.
yeah.
Yeah.
I had no idea her name was Nikki.
Saki Kitty is the stage name.
I mean, I assumed, but I never asked her real name.
Right. No, it's okay. I mean, we try not to use our actual name. Some people try not to use their actual names to protect their identity. Stupid.
Oh, tell me about it.
Yeah.
I work for a school district.
Want to use your real name?
Well, no, they know they know the game.
And they know the
They
game.
respect the drip.
Right. Okay, so back the story. So the way it happened, so the thing dies. I'm trying to figure out. I already know deep down in the pit of my soul because I had
You done
already
did it.
researched it the first time, and I was like, please God, no, no. I know I already got borrowed time, but please live. I just need it for today.
Hasta el fondo de mi alma, I knew what the issue
No,
was.
por favor, ayúdame.
Por
Porque.
Dios.
And so, like, I'm over here. I haven't slept all night because I was working on the room, and the computer decided to crap out on me at 7 in the morning. I was like, no, 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 no. So I'm free. I needed power supply, and I don't have money. So I'm asking my friend, hey, is there anything you can do? He's like, hey, man, I'm really busy today. I won't be able to work on it until 6. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna do it myself. He's like, no, you can go buy one. They're like $80, $90. I'm like, okay. I asked my friend, like, hey, man, I'll trade you something that I own, a power supply, if you buy it for me. He's like, all right, give me your 2DS and we'll call it even. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Your what?
My 2DS.
Oh.
It's like the 3D one,
Yeah.
but it
Yeah, I got you.
Says uwu.
We also got a. How's our? I don't know. The audio sounds fine. I can hear Jesse and I can hear everyone else fine, but
podcast a minute.
The audio is so choppy. Well, because we're from Texas, we gonna screw it next. First it's chop, then it's screwed.
Chop, drop, screw.
I have a theory about chop and screwed. I believe chop and screwed originated from a scratch CD that just sounded really good one time. They just rolled. They just went with it.
Makes sense. I'll allow it.
I mean, do we sound
choppy? Well, because we're from Texas. First it's chop.
Yeah, we don't sound choppy at all. It's probably your signal, honestly.
Yeah.
Try refreshing the.
My goodness, is that what I sound like? Oh.
All right, I'm out, guys.
So,
I'm out. I'm not gonna embarrass myself no more.
Let me, I just want to finish the story. Just let me finish the story. So my friend agrees to pay for it. He doesn't get off work. I take a 2-hour nap, maybe less than 2 hours. So I'm
Rip.
take a 2-hour nap. Go pick up my friend at 4 something. We start heading towards Micro Center. We find out. No, yeah, Micro Center. Is that what the name of the store is? I specialize in is like building computer stuff.
So
Altex?
I don't know what to tell you, Chris. It's not. I was listening to my phone. It's not choppy. Y'all probably have. It's probably all signals. Do we sound choppy? Take a 2-hour nap. Go pick up my friend at 4 something. We start hitting. Yeah, it sounds fine. Towards Micro Center. We find out.
Hey, DD.
It is a little choppy. Micro Center. Is that? Maybe if I close this.
The story is keeping me at the edge of my seat. What happened next?
I know, right?
So we're at
I thought he was gonna drop like Best Buy or
we're
something.
at Micro Center, and so when you get there, they give you this QR code that you have to scan, and it takes you to the special website where they put you on a waiting list to get into the store. So instead of waiting in a line, wonder why it's choppy. There's not much I can do about that, honestly.
I feel bad, man. I don't know what's going on.
I say everybody sounds good except Goku.
Yeah.
It might be because you're the host.
Possibly.
It's probably the internet itself.
I feel bad, man. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I think it's just me. So you guys keep talking. Y'all keep talking. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the chat and then join back in a minute.
I've never heard of this place that he was talking about. I know Best Buy. I know Fry's Electronics. dare
If it was
you?
solid state, man, that thing would be like at
I
least $400.
forgot that
Back up.
I forgot that I can't. I forgot that if I hang up, it cuts everybody off.
Oh shit!
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
God damn it! So wait, are we not? Are we not doing?
Are we not streaming?
Are we not in the chat anymore? Are we not in here anymore?
I don't know.
It could be. There's a good chance.
I think we're still there. I don't know. You don't know Micro Center? I think
Heck,
someone's talking about Micro
okay,
Center.
Okay, how about that? How's that sound? Is that a lot better? Everybody.
I can hear you good, man.
I know.
You hear he sounds just
It's the
fine.
Beaner's mic, and we're all Hispanic. Oh my god.
Whatever,
That's
he's
real
like
specific.
half. He only gets to half say that. Anyways, it's Micro Center, right?
Micro Center? I guess, man. I don't know.
What the hell's the name of the damn store?
Like I said, I only know that one other store that was like Comp USA before they shut down.
Oh,
God
it
rest
is.
their soul.
Circuit City.
It is
Circuit
Micro
City.
Center. It is Micro Center.
Ah, okay.
I've never been here. I gotta go check it out. See, I'm those stay-at-home kind of person, kind of anime person, or otaku, or cosplayer, whatever I fall under. I just buy
hermit.
myself off a Newegg.
Like a hermit.
Yeah, I'm a hermit. Buy my shit off a Newegg, get it off of Amazon.
Yeah,
Get it
Newegg did me dirty, so I ain't
All right.
buying stuff for a while.
All right, how about now?
Wow, Jesse, you are. It's like you're whispering in my ear, but not whispering.
Yeah.
What?
And now it sounds choppy.
Huh.
Micro Center is not a thing.
Oh, shit. All right. How's that now? Hmm.
I believe in you.
You can do it.
I mean,
There we go. Like, I can hear you. Like, it's not choppy anymore, but now you're a little low.
all right. How about now?
Rip ears.
Good. That's good. That sounds good to me. Restart it completely. Why don't you restart it completely then?
I think for us, you sound fine.
Mm-hmm.
The internet, you sound choppy, I guess is the word.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's not choppy. It's a lag.
Now you've frozen.
Yeah. Well, how about this? Why don't you go ahead and reset everything to call, and get anybody that's trying to get in here, get them in here, and we go again. Round two,
Okay.
baby. Let's go.
You
Let's
mean
do this.
Just restart the whole podcast.
Of course. I
Rip.
mean, sign this one off. This was my great first podcast, and I'll have a second podcast. Less difficulties, you know. Have a little TED talk. Actually, talk about anime and cosplay.
Like, sound is good, but video is frozen. Are we even here?
Yeah,
Maybe.
no, sound is good, but video is frozen.
Yeah, no, it looks frozen now. I can't see anything.
Well, no, I fixed it.
Just froze.
Well, it sounds good, but the video's frozen. I mean, the audio podcast. I think the video part's a little more
It's to
flavor.
All right. How about now?
No, dude.
It's a trap.
No, you sound really far. It sounds like you're not even speaking into the mic.
I think I just need to get a new
Dick.
fucking cable. I just can't win today.
There you go. Now you sound good.
But now it's much better. Now we got a much better from Mr. Redfield.
Okay. Damn.
You really be
I
like that.
really can't today, man. Today just sucks.
It's gonna be alright. Oh
So-
no, Jesse! Now my photo's frozen.
Oh shit! How are we gonna
Everyone's
unfreeze it?
saying, God damn it, I can't win.
Everything looks and sound fine. Yeah, Dee coming in with that reassurance there. It's all right, man. It's all right. We got this.
I honestly don't even know what to fucking say. I've been having such a shitty day today.
I know what you should say. You should say the last part of your story.
Okay, so we're waiting at fucking Micro Center because we're 100 and...
Fucking
I
Micro.
don't need a fucking hug. I need to... Anyways, we're at Micro Center. We're waiting. We're like number 115. People are trying to like... Fucking this lady that looks like Karen shows up. And I start making jokes.
Is it a Karen?
It looked... She had that Karen haircut. I start making jokes. We're waiting. We waited for like an hour outside because my car doesn't have AC, so I'm not gonna wait in my car. It was pretty breezy outside, so it felt good. But the way Micro Center does it is they put you on a waiting list, and they make you wait in your cars. You can't wait in front of the store. People were waiting in front of the store, but they were telling them, to piss off.
Yeah.
Good.
And people were like, "Wow, I want to wait here." And so
Matsuri
they text
sucks
you,
ass.
when it's time for you to, when it's your turn to go inside the store, they actually text you, and you have to show them the text message at the door.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. And we walked in, it was like a wonderland of like computer monitors, keyboards, microphones, chairs, desk, everything you can think of.
Nice.
It was really cool. Expensive, but cool. So we buy the new power. We go to the guys. We talk to them. We're like, hey, we need a power supply. So we get everything we need. The power supply ended up costing $250.
What? Yo. Oof.
That's a powerful power supply.
Oh yeah, no, because my old one was 850 watts.
Yeah, it's a pretty powerful one. Yeah, you
No,
got a lot of
this
stuff
one is
running.
Did it come
1200.
with LED and lights and
1200?
function that
Nice.
goes up to 11?
This one is 1200. So like when I upgrade the PC, because I'm gonna have to upgrade the motherboard, and I'm gonna put more RAM, and I'm gonna put in a new processor and a new video card. Probably gonna end up spending $1,000. The power supply should be able to handle all that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, that's the one I'm talking about. The one on Rice Avenue near 59 going south. By the way, Trunks, we tried to call you earlier on Chimney Rock on 59 going southbound. They have a dine-in Pizza Hut.
A dine-in Pizza Hut.
Yeah, it's one of those old school Pizza Huts where you can go and you can actually eat inside the restaurant.
Yeah, dude, there's like a whole bunch here in San Antonio, man.
There are hardly any in Houston. Like, they've gone extinct here.
Oof, I feel bad for you guys.
Well, I mean, it's not as hot here as it is in San Antonio, so it's an equal
true.
trade.
Yeah. You got that swamp ass over there.
I mean, y'all got that desert heat.
Worse, because sometimes it's like a mixture of both. It's like
y'all got swamp
humid
ass
and then it's
desert
dry. Exactly.
And so, like, it ended up costing $250, and I installed it. I did not know this, but when you install a new power supply into your PC, you have to swap all the cables.
Yeah. Ooh.
I learned that the hard way. It took me 3 attempts. At first, I thought I fried it, and I got really mad. But then I swapped, like, okay, let me swap this cable and see if it'll work. And it did. So I swapped all the cables. I'm like, that's what it was. It made sense.
Dry heat versus moist heat.
Yeah, so today, like, the only good thing about today is I learned today that I do qualify for unemployment.
Yeah.
Yay.
job.
Yeah, same here, man. Like I got my first check a few weeks ago, and I'm about to get my second one this week.
I got an email from them saying, we're going to give you unemployment, but them lawns better be cut. Jesse,
I mean,
from
they're not wrong.
They should be. They should be
I
cut.
really do not like Domino's that much.
Yeah, Domino's is alright.
I
I'm not
really
like a
don't.
big fan of it.
Let me go ahead and turn up my volume a little bit more. Okay, how about that? More.
That's good. That's good. That's good for me. Well, you know what else is good for me?
What
Pizza
else?
Hut.
Pizza Hut.
Yes.
The Pizza Hut near me sucks, though. It sucks. The owner is cheap as shit when it comes to the ingredients.
Man, the workers are students that I've thrown in ISS. It just doesn't work for me sometimes.
And you look at each other, you make eye contact, and like, oof, like please don't like
Ooh, don't spit on my
pizza.
food. Don't spit
Don't
on
spit on
my
my
pizza.
pizza.
I'm sorry, you're a piece of shit and had to take your ass to ISS.
Yeah, so the 600 only extends all the. Actually, I think it's July 31st. I think it's the end of the month, or whenever your last payment request is at that month.
Yeah.
But with the new bill that they're trying to pass, it'll extend until January 2021. So I'm kind of hoping that's the case.
Not bad, not bad.
Even if the 600 stops, I still qualify for unemployment. So I'll get something. Something's better than nothing.
Yeah, they had my shit all fucked up.
I know it's all kinds of fucked up. So we're kind of hoping that they pass some kind of bill.
Yeah, hey man, you know what's really fucked up? The amount of hate I got for saying I'm going to Matsuri.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
I have been shit on left and right by so many people.
Yeah, you got shit on in the
Calling
chat.
me stupid. Got shit on in the chat.
Blastoise getting dunked in on the
Shit
chat.
on the podcast by the host.
I got shit on by the podcast. God damn. It was rough. It was rough. Tell you what though, I'm still gonna go. Hard shells, man. Hard shell like Blastoise. And here's what I'm expecting out of it. I'm gonna be very disappointed with a few things.
White Claw. White Claw.
If because of the White Claw, if Anime Matsuri does not give me a goodie bag with hand sanitizer with a little sticker of Matsuri on it, an official Anime Matsuri face mask, and official Anime Matsuri little 2-pack of hand sanitizer or hand gloves in each pouch, I'm gonna be very disappointed in these guys.
They're not gonna give you shit. They're gonna pepper spray you at the door and be like, "You're clean."
So this is the official mask. I just want to let you know.
They don't even give you like a proper mask. It's a fucking sticker. They put like a bumper sticker in front of your mouth.
Like a censored kind of thing. You're just like, no.
No. I'm like, don't wash your hands.
But I'm glad Matsuri's still going, because it's a relief for me, because I've been working nonstop. I got the other side of the White Claw effect. I haven't stopped working, and I need like a good release. I'm gonna get plastered. I'm gonna have some friends come with me. Side note: they canceled the what was that thing? Those Lolitas that give you drinks and call you master, and it's really weird.
Oh, the maid cafe?
They canceled the maid cafe because my homegirl was gonna be a part of it. That's I think y'all know her, Fairy LaFay.
No.
Bro, like if that's any indication what's going on, like I don't know why anybody's gonna waste their money going to this fucking convention.
Blastoise is gonna waste his money going to the convention.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Yes. I don't know why anyone else.
Oh, dude, people have wasted their money on worse things.
I know. I wasted $250 on a power supply.
Power supply didn't need
like I can't hear
things that you don't really need, but you kind of like. I'm gonna add this to my collection, like Goku figures or Power Ranger Green figures.
Wait! Why did you say Goku figures? I feel attacked.
Or mangas. I'm just pointing out things you really don't need them.
In my stream, like what's Goku got that I can call him out on? Is that a Power Ranger helmet? Goku figures?
Or like wallpapers, like big old wallpapers in the back of your room. Like,
would you guys like to see my Dragon Ball Z collection? Actually, it's a bit of a mess right now, but.
Oh no! We're going for a Magic Papa Ride.
My manga DVDs, Blu-rays for Dragon Ball. That's all Dragon Ball. That is all Dragon Ball. I have. All Dragon Ball.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
I like your little setup though. I like your setup.
There is more that you can't see. There is a lot more you can't see. Like, I have my Funko Pops in the closet. In a container in the closet.
Is this an office? I don't see your bed.
My bed's a mess?
Oh, I thought that was a dresser.
Oh, that's my Power Ranger stuff. Those are my video games.
Man, one earthquake.
Very nice.
You're just going to get buried.
You keep all that fracking up. Keep fracking around.
Drinking his balls.
Other things I expect to see at Anime Matsuri, because
Checking his
as
balls.
much as I dislike the people that run Matsuri, I'm a fan of the convention. I'm a fan of the idea.
You're a fan. We're gonna shit on you this podcast.
That's fine. It's okay. I'll bring it. But like, one of the things I like is just the cosplayers. Anybody that goes and cosplays. Heck, I like the only fan people that make contact to go to the fucking conventions because I just love it so much. Who was it? Oh, there was somebody that I was really into. Masha cosplays. I am like all about this shit. Because when I first saw her, she was like in this really awesome Venusaur costume, where she had like a shield and sword. Like, man, I don't take a photo shoot with that. And then I never saw her again. And it made me sad. There was also a Charizard running around once, but I don't think she liked me. Or she was just socially awkward. I couldn't tell.
The comments, shame on you for going to Matsuri.
Yeah, man.
Saki Kitty's not home because Saki Kitty just sent a text to us saying Saki Kitty does not have Skype on their phone. On her phone.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to agree with people in the chat. It's like you like the convention, but you hate the people that run it, and they're like the two peas in the pod, man. You can't separate the both.
That's like saying, hey, I hate getting kicked in the dick, but I kind of enjoy it.
Okay, first off,
it stimulates my shaft or something.
Here. I thought this was no hate on your kink kind of thing.
We never said that.
You're hitting my kinks, man. First they kicked me out of the foot fetish section. Now they kicking me out of this podcast. Man, you guys are just.
No, we're not kicking you out. We need someone to give shit to. Well, because the comment section, like, shame on you for going to AM. It's like, oh, we should beat him up for going to AM.
I think he's just getting beat up in the comments. I think that's alright.
Like, wait for you in a dark alley at the con.
We're gonna kick his ass. Like, we're gonna kick his ass for going to Anime Matsuri. Do you know how big my ass is? It'll take you all day. And I'm gonna be in by Blast. Oh, so there's a little thing I like about my Blastoise costume. If you guys have seen it, it's like a big shell on my back, but it's hollow. Whenever you fart, I could fan it out, and it just like clears the area. Like it just like it dissipates. I just bug out of that area.
What the fuck is wrong?
Like little tricks in your costume.
And this whole time I've been blaming it on Con Funk.
It's Con Funk. It's like, nah, bro. I just had to let my booty breathe a little bit. It's so humid down here. I got swamp ass as I walk around this convention.
Hello, welcome to the podcast. Commenting for the first time, Marco says leave.
Marco.
What's up, Marco?
Says leave his cakes alone. Alex,
his cake.
I forgot to acknowledge Alex. Alex is commenting, I think, for the first time in the podcast.
Yeah.
I've seen your Blastoise cosplay before. I think most of us have seen your Blastoise cosplay. I think that's how you got like really famous and popular, like on like a local Texas, Houston, kind of like other cities community. So a lot of people know who you are. And at the same time, there are a lot of people who don't know you, but there are a lot of people that have seen you before. That is fair to say.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where my quote-unquote reputation comes from. It's just I've always been Blastoise, and every time I meet somebody, they're like, "Man, I seen you at this past convention. I've seen you at this past convention." I'm like, "Why didn't you come say hi?" I'm like, well, you're a little intimidating. I'm like, what? Like, yeah.
No, for real, like people are like, you're intimidating. How?
What?
How am I intimidating?
I don't know.
You were mad that one day and you were like threatening to stab somebody and
That's a normal thing.
That guy had it coming. Jesse is the getaway driver. You don't want me to be the getaway driver. I will leave.
I'll be the getaway driver.
I will get away.
I will get away. No one else will.
Guy, like if you get into don't get me wrong. I will get into a fight, but if it's a fight for a dumbass reason, or I see there's like 20 people and there's 2 of us, I'm gonna be like, you're gonna be like, hey man, you got my back, and I'm gonna be like, hey man, I thought you said run to the back.
Let's see. At a previous Anime Matsuri, I fought a Karen for a spot at the cosplay show, like one of the seats. It was a really good seat. And I'm like, all right, I'm here, my homegirl. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna watch. And she's like, you can't sit there, mister. I'm like, I'm sorry. Why can't I? It's like, those seats are taken. I'm like, where
Bye.
are they? Where are they? By the rest of my family. They're in the restroom. It's like, okay, well, when they get back, I'll give them the seat. And I stayed there out of spite. She starts raising hell.
You're so what is the word? You're so
That's
courteous
impressive.
about it. You're so nice about it. My dumbass would have been like, Sarah, you can't sit there. Those seats are reserved. I would have turned to her, looked her dead in her eyes, looked deep into her soul, and said, ¿Qué?
Okay.
Okay.
No, no entiendo,
Okay.
no hablo inglés. Mamá, estoy sentando aquí porque estoy tomando un break, porque estoy limpiando. Housekeeping.
Well, I ended up pulling a fast one on the scared because she was like, she called over the con staff.
Mm-hmm.
And con staff was like, hey man, she said she's holding these seats for somebody. I'm like, bro, those people are still waiting in line. It's first come, first serve. Yeah, but she already called dibs. I'm like, okay, well then I call dibs on the people in the front row. That's essentially what she's doing. I'm calling dibs in the front row. Go kick them all out so I can have my seat. Like, sir, come on, we can't. You don't need to be doing all that. I'm like, fine, then find me a closer seat and I'll move. Sure enough, bro, second row. Me and my homegirl just moved up there and they're like, go ahead, take it. I'm like, appreciate it, man.
You should
Sorry
have
for
told
the
the.
trouble.
You should have said something to the host. If that ever happens to you at one of my panels, just tell me, hey Goku, ladies being a bitch, get out. Get out of my panel.
Get out.
Get out.
Get out. Get out.
You out Karen
We
the
don't
Karen.
like Karen around here, Karen.
I will troll you. I will roast you during one of my panels. Every party needs a pooper. That's why they invited you. Party pooper.
Party pooper.
Party
Party
pooper.
pooper. Hell. Kick her ass.
Kick her ass.
Yeah, no, Jesse's not gonna. Jesse's gonna run. I'll drive though.
I won't run. I'll probably be the main one that goes to jail because I didn't realize what was going on. What happened? I wasn't paying attention. I zoned out. How did I even get here?
Do you know what plausible deniability is? No? Good job.
Good job. So no. Okay, let's talk about Delta HCon when you made that girl cry in the panel.
Oh, it was.
Oh no.
So-
I'm half convinced when I started to air hump is what made her cry.
So we had a singing competition at Delta HCon in 2018. It was called Geeks 5 Idol. So it was a 3-round competition to see who was the best singer, and so Blastoise made it to the second round.
Mind you, the first round I did great. I sang like Rockin' Robin, and the audio's messed up, so it was just me singing. And it came out amazing.
I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. I tuned out during those performances because I was hungry. I was like, man, when is this shit gonna be over so I can get some food? And I didn't hear your performance, but I'm like, okay, well, I have judges. That's what they're for. I guess I don't have to pay attention.
The second round had judges.
God.
Yes. No, they all had judges, but I wasn't a judge for any of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't want people to be like, well, he's picking his friends. He's been drinking with that guy since they crossed the border together. I'm like, nah, it doesn't work like that.
Also, that's probably the reason
yes,
I was so
still.
horrible that night. I went over. I got plastered with you at one of your parties.
You did?
Just hooting and hollering. Yes, I was screaming, hooting and hollering. And then I went to what was it? Oh, it was the burlesque show. And they really encouraged you to yell and scream at the performers. I don't know why.
I love that. Me.
But the next day, my voice was just shot. My voice was dead. I couldn't say a single thing. It's like, Jose, you gotta sing. I'm like, fuck.
Ready to get down on it.
I'm yelling, boo!
Boo! Yeah.
Boo. I'm over here yelling, boo! Boo! Because people ask me all the time, hey, you want to go to the burlesque show? I'm like, why?
Oh yeah, you also had to pay $10 to go see that burlesque show.
What, man? No, that's what I had heard. So like,
$10.
I'm like, okay, I guess. And they're like, you want to go to burlesque? I'm like, no, why? Well, it's okay. It's $10 to get in anyway. $10? You can get into the strip club for free with 2 drinks minimum. And see a lot more.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyway.
Trying to find out that like all that money goes to like their costumes and like their travel and shit. So I could support a girl, wanting to go show off her niblets here and there. Pasties. I'm sorry, pasties. Remember, there's no nudity there. By the way, do you know the difference between a stripper and a burlesque dancer?
Don't really care because I don't care about either one.
Oh, I was gonna say the burlesque dancer knows her dad.
The burlesque dancer doesn't have daddy issues.
Are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure they do.
I don't want to talk shit about burlesque dancers.
No, but yeah, so
I honestly don't care. Honestly, I'm
I
so
don't
sorry.
care either.
We're gonna interview a burlesque dance group eventually on the podcast. I just honestly, I don't like that stuff. I'm not into that stuff, so I don't watch it. So I honestly don't like to go to other people's panels. Let's just put that out there. I really don't like to go to other people's panels.
I love going to panels.
Yeah, I go to panels too. I'm a big panel head.
Burlesque. You should invite Eric. She's pretty cool. I'm sorry. They, them are pretty cool.
Who?
This male-female named Eric.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about.
Okay, she legit. He,
Eric
they,
is a transgender man.
You're like, yeah, I'm gonna drop their name, but I'm not gonna get their pronouns right. Whoops.
You know, you gotta refer to me as they, them. It's like I don't.
You really expect Mexicans to get pronouns right when we can't even get other shit right? What kind of coca do you want?
Kind of Coke
I want a Sprite, or I want Dr. Pepper. We literally call everything Coke.
It is Coke though.
Everything is Nintendo.
What kind of Nintendo do you want to play? We're like, that one. Okay.
¿Cuál Nintendo quieres? ¿El PlayStation? Which Nintendo do you want? You want the PlayStation?
Same thing with Pokemon. It's like everybody calls me. My family called me, "Hey, Pikachu." It's like, no, I'm a Blast. Okay, sure, yeah, I'm Pikachu.
Yeah, no, everything. All the Pokemon are Pikachu. No. So he Blastoise was performing in the second round, and he does some kind of Lonely Island song. I forgot which one it was. I think it was I'm on a boat.
Yeah, I'm on a boat by Lonely Island.
Yeah, and it has like a ton of cuss words, and so one of the other participants starts crying.
The Nurse Joy.
She finds the cuss words very offensive because she doesn't like to hear cussing. I didn't stop Blastoise because I thought, like, honestly, to be honest, I wasn't paying attention, and at the same time, I thought it was kind of funny, the song. I didn't find her crying, and then I looked and I turn and I see that she's crying, and her sister or something was like, "Can you stop?" Like, she finds cuss words offensive and it's like hurting her feelings. I'm like, you know what? You're right. Cussing is against the rules, so unfortunately we did have to disqualify Blastoise. But honestly, I didn't care, but I should have probably monitored this. I
cared a little bit.
I probably should have cared a little bit more because like it was early. Like they put us on at 12, and I was like hungover as shit. I was like,
yeah, you were. Yeah, you were.
I showed up to the battle hungover. I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm hungover. Leave me alone.
Oh my god.
That's okay.
It was great. I mean, the Geeks 5 Idol, we didn't do it again the following year. Because they put us again like at 9 in the morning on Sunday, and I'm like, no, we're gonna cancel because I'm sick. I'm not feeling good.
We'll call it that.
Again. That's what we call hungover. So it was pretty funny, but like, Blastoise, sing. Why don't you sing for us, Blastoise? Sing.
Oh, I sing Maui's Maui song.
There you go, sing that.
Freaking put
do
on there.
Do it.
Oh, let me look up the lyrics.
No, you don't have time.
Yeah, you just gotta do it right now.
L is for the way you look.
That's not the Maui.
Oh,
just take it. I'll take anything right now.
One, I see. It's very, very extraordinary. It's for. Okay, I'm done. Let's go. Next sir. So I got kicked out because I can't sing, and I cussed, and I air humped.
No, you didn't get kicked out because you couldn't sing. You got kicked out because you cussed and you made some girl cry. You made some fully grown adult girl cry.
I would feel bad, but I don't. I really don't.
I felt bad because she was one of the participants and she dropped out of the competition because of that.
She also didn't make it to the next round.
No, she didn't because she couldn't perform anymore. She just like couldn't do it. You had hurt her feelings.
I hurt her feelings.
You hurt her feelings, man.
What do you expect?
I thought the Pikachus were all supposed to be about making people feel better.
Oh no.
Blastoids.
I thought he was a fucking Pikachu or some shit.
No,
Talking
he's
about
a
how they're all the
Blastoise.
same.
He's a Ninja Turtle reject.
Yeah, they kicked me out. By the way, I yelled at a Shredder because he yelled at some. At one point, I was Sad Japan. There was a Shredder with like Ninja Turtles next to him. He's like, "I'm gonna make turtle soup." I turn around and I start yelling at this guy and like, "Say that again, that's it." That's my homies. You talking? They started busting out laughing. One of my better moments right there.
Say that again, Essay.
Say that again, Essay.
Bring out the Mexican in you.
Yeah, he just
The
escaped.
Tortuga.
It really does. It
Tortuga
escaped
Ninja.
right now.
Would you say about my people, you racist?
What'd you say about my people? That's turtleist. That's speciesist. How dare you with my reptilian homies?
Yeah, turtles stick together. That's very true. They do.
All right, Senor Oliver, sing to us.
What do you want to hear?
I don't care.
You don't care?
No, I don't care.
All right. What am I saying?
Senor Oliver.
Let's see. I don't know what to say, man. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I kind of blanked there. I'm shopping for games.
You're shopping right now for games?
Yeah. I mean, I'm listening.
You're supposed to give the podcast your undivided attention, and you're shopping.
I mean, I am paying attention.
Focus. Get in here.
What do you want to hear?
Yes, it did work. Yes, Eric, it did work. Unfortunately, it took me 3 tries. It took me 3 tries to finally.
You had to swap out the chords and stuff.
Yeah, I had to swap out every single chord. I thought one of the old chords would work. I'm like, they look the same. They might function the same, so there probably shouldn't be like a difference. No, they function very differently. So I learned that the hard way. They want you to sing the national anthem.
Oh, the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Da, da, da.
What's so proud? Come on!
Oh, say, can you see? Oh, say, can you see? Oh, say, can you see?
Yes, I can see.
You sound like Fez. In one episode of That 70s Show, he kept just saying that one line.
Good. I also took that from Saving Private Ryan.
That's probably where they got it from.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Let me see.
You're welcome.
They the biggest fuck up. So yeah, no, Eric, to answer your question. No, Jose, they sing us another song, Blastoids.
I could, or we keep talking about that Delta H-Con. What happened? What happened to the stand-up? You were gonna do like a stand-up thing. I didn't go because I was doing the whole fancy smancy thing.
What year?
Were you?
The year that one singer wanted to fight you.
Oh yes, I remember that, and it was the other way around. I wanted to fight him.
You walked in there and you were like, "Hey, everybody, come to my panel instead of this douchebag's." And he got really, really upset.
His name is Voltaire.
Like, there you go, Voltaire.
His name is Voltaire. He's not a voice actor. He's actually a musician that wrote the theme song. He wrote a lot of songs and theme songs for shows such as Billy and Mandy and a lot of other stuff.
Yo, Voltaire?
Yep, it was Voltaire, and I almost got into a fist fight with him.
Yeah, guy looks a piece of shit anyways. I don't like him very much.
He was out there drinking wine in front of like underage kids, trying to sing with the guitar. I'm like, bro, you're a little too old for all this.
He's way too old for that shit. Hold on, let me sing. I got a song.
Yeah. This is in the Soviet Union.
The opening to Dragon Ball. The opening to Dragon Ball.
Okay, never mind. I don't have anything. Never mind.
No, no. Come on, man. We did it.
I had to sing the goddamn national anthem.
Get him, yeah. Get him, yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
Alright, let me get a little further away from the mic.
Anticipation's killing me.
I'm gonna be a mighty king, so enemies beware. Well, I've never seen a king or beast with quite so little hair. I'm gonna be the main event, like no king was before. I'm brushing up on looking down, I'm working on my roar.
Roar!
Such a rather uninspiring thing. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. I'm not going any further. I'm not going any further. Fuck that.
Oh, I just can't wait to Blastoise. Oh,
So
No one
I'm gonna
saying
ask. So
do
what are you gonna wear for what are you gonna wear for Anime Matsuri? Are you gonna wear Blastoise? What else do you got going on?
I'm just gonna wear
cosplay
Blastoise.
Or hold on, before you ask him any
Oh.
questions, let me explain the Voltaire thing. The
Okay,
Voltaire,
go
because
ahead.
he's such a celebrity. So, Voltaire was at the formal playing with his little banjo or whatever the fuck it was, a ukulele or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's the
He's playing with like this tiny ass guitar and he's trying to make jokes. And I run in there. Formal's dead as shit. Then everyone's
Formal's
standing
always
like,
dead.
it looks
Really
like a
was.
middle school dance. Everybody's standing in circles against the wall, waiting for some shit to go down. It's like a club. It's like going to a club where everyone's just standing against the walls waiting for a fight to break out. So I go in there and I pick up a chair and I start waltzing with it. I'm like, oh chair, you support me.
I know you. I sat upon you once upon a dream.
So Voltaire said something as soon as I left, and he said something like, "Oh, he's like, "Oh, good, the scary Mexican left."
Oh.
How
Or he
dare
called
you
me
insult
scary or
another
drunk
cosplay?
Mexican. I was sober, but I was completely sober for that moment, and it's just the formal was bad. I hate formals, honestly. And so, like, one of the guests, I'm not gonna say his name, but he was a musician there as well. He told me, "Hey, man, Voltaire said this as soon as you left." And then I asked Voltaire, "Hey, man, did you say this about me?" And he's like, "What? What is that gonna be an issue?" I'm like, did you say it? I'm not asking if it's an issue. Did you say it? He's like, "Well, I thought we were at a con where it's supposed to be like it's funny, it's comedy." I'm like, "But did you say it?" And then people are like, "What's the problem?" Like, I was getting in his face. I'm like, "You said this about me?" Like, at that point I was drunk. And I got very confrontational. All his little fangirls are trying to separate us, and all my friends are like, "No, no, no, he's fucked up because he said this behind his back." I'm like, "Dude, if you have something to say, you can say it to my face."
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
and then this girl's like, "Well, he already admitted, like, what's the problem? He said it about you." I'm like, "Listen, lady, this isn't between me and you, okay? So why don't you go speak to a manager or something?"
Go be a Karen.
No, but this is before the Karen thing was a thing. So I'm like, "Why don't you go talk to somebody's manager and let the big boy let mom and dad talk over here." So I was arguing with Voltaire, and it literally almost broke out in a fist fight between me and him because I was ready to deck his ass. I mean, Voltaire's not that tough. Voltaire's probably like a bitch. And like I heard really bad stories about him that weekend. Like I heard he wanted to drink alcohol while riding in the car, and everyone knows that in the state of Texas that is a no-no.
Yeah, no, that's open container laws and shit. Driver gets
Especially
fucked
in
for
the
that.
middle of the day. It was in the middle of the day when they went to go pick him up at the airport.
Mm.
And he got
Hey,
mad that they wouldn't let him.
Jesse came to have a good time, and he just feels so attacked right now.
anime con fight.
You know how many times I've almost gotten into fist fights with people at cons? Like these random people show up at our hotel room when they're like, we heard there was a party. I'm like, yeah? Who are you? Somebody told us there was a party here. Yeah, but who are you? They're like, oh, where's the alcohol? I'm like, we're out.
There's none for you.
I'm like, who the hell are you? Like, who are you? This is my room. So you can tell me who you are and get the fuck out. He's like,
Easy, simple.
I'm like, oh, you're being rude. I don't give a shit.
My room.
It's my room. It's my money. You want to pitch in? Then I will tell you. Excuse me, sir. Would you please get out? But I'm gonna tell you, Evato, mira, sácate, like, lárgate, get out, Holmes, get out. I'm gonna throw you out like Uncle Phil. Like, I'm Uncle Phil and you're Jazz. I'm about to throw you outside. So,
And
right
for
off the
all those
balcony.
for
Whoops.
all those hearing
Wrong
impaired,
door.
I can sign for this.
sign language.
No, just stick out the middle finger and point go. There you
Oh my God.
go. Uh-oh. Accidentally summon a demon.
Do
Demon is now the bouncer.
No, it was interesting because
God.
the parties that we have at Delta are always interesting because there's always something going on. Like every
They're
year, like,
great.
and plus, like, you're talking about a con that doesn't have like a lot going on at night. When it comes to stuff for adults.
Yeah.
Like we had
Very-
karaoke. And karaoke was great.
Until they shut it down because somebody outside the room, somebody outside the room like threw up. I think.
No, okay, so it's in that little hallway that's in between the panels.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's that housekeeping hallway that's in between all the panel rooms. They went in. They took someone we know in there who is not part of the panel. He is part of our group, but he wasn't part of the panel. He's not part of Geeks 5 ever. He's just somebody that was there partying.
He's a homie.
Drinking.
Yeah, he's a homie.
Yeah, he's pretty much a homie. And he started getting sick and he was about to puke, so they took him into the little back room so he'd be out of the way. And they were trying to take care of him, clean him up, get him all straightened out. Unfortunately, he puked all over the floor, and that pissed off the hotel, and the hotel was the one that had it shut down.
Yeah, get out.
Get out.
Wow.
Sucks. I know. It was horrible. It was bad. And karaoke was fucking lit, dude. It was
Karaoke was
Yeah.
amazing. I was waiting for my turn because I had my homegirls with me, and we were like, all right, guys, we're gonna do a big one. We got this.
We got
And
Yeah,
get
I
out.
sang Twilight Zone, a Golden Earring. I was very happy about that.
yeah.
Sang Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I was happy to at least be able to sing. I was like, well, I got to sing.
Yeah, no, well, because we did we also did like the community songs where like we would stop the list and put on a song like everybody knew so we could all sing at the same time. That was cool.
That
Mhm.
was. You
That
brought
was
everybody,
something-
bringing everybody together.
Yeah.
Look, I associate Jesse with the Delta Age. Like I know no other panelists that are as awesome as Jesse is when it comes to like these smaller conventions, and even the biggest convention, fucking Anime Matsuri. Jesse was the only one aside the burlesque and the cosplay show that's had a packed room full of just smelly otakus ready to watch a
That's
great
true.
show.
We had like 500 people in that panel. That was crazy. Even I was surprised.
Hey man, that was all you. That's all charisma. Also, funny story. Somebody found a phone after the panel, and I held on to it because I was gonna go turn it in, and then they start calling the phone. I was like, "Hello, like this is Jose. I found this phone on the panel." I'm like, "Oh my god, thank you so much. Where are you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm right outside the panel because I didn't get in because it was packed and they didn't let my fat ass in there." Like, just look for a large Latino.
panel was
Oh,
this?
you're the dating game.
Oh, and Matsuri?
Yeah. You're turning people away.
We
People
talked
were
about
sneaking-
how like that one got so bad and it was so packed. The fire marshal was about to like shut us down because he showed up.
Oof.
I'm like, yeah, just come outside, look for a large Latino. Oh, you're the host. No, not that large of a Latino, but yeah, sure, why not? So she recovered her phone, and that was a good deed. My good deed for the day.
Yeah, no, I was like looking at a video of me then and me now, and I do look different. I do like I've been trying to eat better, so I do feel like I have lost weight.
Hercules.
No, because I was like looking at an
Hey,
old picture,
shit's hard, man.
and like my face was definitely rounder, and I had like less of a neck to where I actually have more of a neck now. So I'm really happy. Like I'm really happy that's been going on. Plus, probably cutting out alcohol helped too.
That usually helps.
Yeah, that usually helps.
Yeah, man, cutting out alcohol, eating healthy. You're doing a great job. Keep that chin up.
Well, I don't know about
That-
eating healthy. I said healthier.
Oh,
There's a
healthy.
difference.
Healthier. No, yeah.
Someone said, keep that chin up. That's right, both of them.
I feel like Jesse would stand up in his panel and say it to a drunk person. I will sit my fat ass on you. I have literally like roasted people in my own panels. I will roast people in my own panels. It is remember when you weren't there when I roasted the Dante cosplayer in the cosplay dating game show. There was a Dante cosplayer who kept storming the stage trying to get up there, and they would boo him off the stage every single time. He's like, "Come on, man," and he's like, "Y'all need to shut up. I'm Dante." I'm like, "Dude, shut up." I told him, "Dude, shut up. Okay, you're the reboot Devil May Cry. You literally your entire game literally looks like it was produced by Hot Topic. You are a walking advertisement for, hey, come spend your Hot Topic hot bucks here."
Oh my god.
So
Rip.
No, because that game sucked.
Oh, the new one, dude. I played like the first two, and that was about it. I didn't go any farther than that.
The newest one is Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah.
That was good. I like the audio.
That one's
or the
okay. That one's pretty good. But there's another Devil May Cry that's a reboot, which I think they're going to continue the story for, that just sucks.
Yeah, I hope not.
Yeah, I know, because they're done with the original. Like 5, the original creator said he's done.
Mm-hmm.
So, but no, I mean, I host a lot of panels. I really don't like to go to other people's panels for the simple fact that, like, I feel like, how do I say this?
Without sounding like an asshole.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
exactly. That's exactly
Yeah.
what I'm trying to think. I go in there and I'm very critical of not their panel, but of my panel. Like, I'll watch their panel, and I won't steal their panel, because most of the time people don't do panels like me. People don't do people have done the cosplay dating game, but mine is literally called the Super Cosplay Dating Game Show. So we treat it more like a show than a game. And it's exactly for shits and giggles. And I've changed up I've changed and added so much to it to make it much more entertaining. So hopefully, because, like, I feel like if you don't get your audience involved with your panel, then it's not going to be that great.
Yeah, no, they crash and burn, man, if they don't.
Yeah, no, because I've noticed, like, I've been hosting panels since 2009, and the panels will start off packed, and then they will have, like, 5 people towards the end. But when you have the audience as part of the panel, you keep, like, 70% of that audience.
Yep. No one wants to go.
I even DJ'd the prom at Onicon. Instead of doing a formal one year, they did a prom, and I DJ'd it. Formals will start off with, like, 50 people, and then they'll be down to, like, 7 towards the end. We had 100 people, and we had, like, 70 towards the end. Because we didn't play just, like, classical music, like waltzing and all that. I have nothing against people that like the formal music, like, you know, because I know Blastoise likes it.
Me, I love it.
I don't.
I love all the things people hate. I love dressing up, looking all fancy.
No, there's nothing wrong with dressing up. There's nothing wrong with liking classic music, but it's just, the whole thing is just that. Like, I had to play some, like, they're like, okay, this is a prom. It's a prom. So we're going to treat it like a high school prom. Gotcha. Say no more.
Say no more, fam.
I
all the booty shaking music.
Hold on. I need to play this on the podcast. After we played the waltzing song, we played Earth Angel.
Oh, nice.
Throwing
some
Earth Angel.
Throwing in some freaking Back to the Future.
Yes, the
oh man, that was
version,
good.
That was great, and it helped out a lot. And so we played another song. Let me see. Oh no.
All right, that's it. That's what I'm doing. Got it.
Okay,
what are you doing?
Here we go. This is the song I played.
Yeah, you gotta play it.
This is the song I played after Earth Angel.
I like that idea. Host a panel called How Not to Host a Panel.
Yeah.
That's a remix. What? They have lots of fucking remixes.
Yeah, that Naked Minaj remix.
Oh, it's a karaoke version. Jackasses. That's not what I wanted.
Boo.
Boo.
And take your picture.
So we played that, and it got live. It got live. We played like 3 booty shaking songs, then we played like a slow song, and we didn't play like a waltzing song. So we didn't play like So and we got a lot. We got a few complaints from people like, hey, people want to hear like the formal music. I mean, like, dude, it's a prom. It's not a formal. It's a formal prom. So, I'm trying to think of the song. Hold on.
What's up, Pika?
Yeah, what's up, Pika? Good to see you.
Okay, here it is. Here it is. So we played this song to help, put people in the mood, so their boyfriends or girlfriends would be in the mood for some hanky panky later that night. Oh, that's not the original song. Damn it, you're my inspiration.
I thought he was gonna be all like, "Let's get it on."
No. You gotta hear this song, dude. This song is like, it's by Chicago.
Oh man, that's some baby music, baby making music right there.
Guess he's about to get hit with that copyright.
I know, right? Your video was flagged.
Whoops, my bad, guys.
Hold on, I just want to play the chorus.
Yeah, dude, you got like 20, 30 seconds. That's about all you're gonna get. Reason in my life, you're the inspiration.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there before I get flagged.
Please.
Yeah, you're gonna get flagged.
Oh no,
Leave the
stop.
shit ass.
I forgot. I keep forgetting that I have YouTube Premium, so normally when you turn off your phone, the YouTube video stops. Not with YouTube Premium, it keeps going.
Oh, that's freaking convenient.
Yeah, it really is, especially if you're listening to a podcast.
Uh-huh.
That's why I got really upset, and I'm only gonna say the name as a reference. I'm not gonna badmouth this person. Mizumaki X Chronicles, the YouTuber. You know who I'm talking about?
No.
Not Miyazaki. Mishi. I'm trying to think.
You got this, man. Word it out.
No, his actual name is Michael Bananga.
Uh-huh.
You know who I'm talking about? Dressed up
No.
as Uncle from Jackie Chan.
Oh, yes.
So he has a YouTube
that's my buddy
channel.
right there.
Yeah, so he has a YouTube channel, and he has a spoiler warning on the video, but he has no verbal spoiler warning. And I was listening to his video because he was talking about
Mega Man X?
no, the game with Norman Reedus in it.
The Walking Dead. Oh, Death Stranding. There you
Death
go.
Stranding. He was talking about Death Stranding, and he was reviewing it, but he completely goes into detail what the game's about and all like every little thing without saying spoiler warning ahead. So when you do a review, you're supposed to say spoiler warning. You're supposed to give a verbal and a visual spoiler warning, so you can have all, so people can't really complain, because if they complain, you can be like, well, it says it here. Not only do I say it, I have it visible in case you didn't catch it, but I also say it in case you didn't see it. But he had a visual spoiler warning, but he didn't actually say spoiler warning. So I listened to the stream with audio only in my car, and I'm like, wait, did he just reveal everything in the game? And now I can't play the game because I'm pissed.
You spoiled it for yourself.
No, I don't mind spoilers, but if it's an unwarranted spoiler, it's kind of like, the whole consent thing, like, no means no and yes means yes. I'm kind of that way with spoilers. Like, if I hear spoilers, I don't mind hearing them as long as I consented to the spoilers. Like,
No, yeah, dude, I am not.
Warning, if you gave me a fair warning, okay, I'll give you that. There was no warning, and it actually pissed me off.
So
that pisses me off, man. Fuck
let's
that.
talk about this whole consent. This whole consent thing. Because I don't
consent to talking about consent.
Too bad.
I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm gonna be right back.
No, speaking of consent, There was an anime Matsuri that I went to when I made my Mega Blastoise for the first time. I was very proud of this shell. It was big, had a big old pipe in the middle. And a guy walked up to me and he was really, really excited that I was Blastoise. Like, he was really excited. I felt it because he hugged me. I was like, oh God, either this guy's rolling on Molly or he's just really happy to see me because there is a flashlight in his pocket and I think it's on.
You made him happy in the pants.
You made him
Okay.
happy in the pants.
I'll get to those stories here in a little bit. But he starts hugging me, and I didn't, I kind of just like, yeah, cool, go ahead, I guess. I mean, you're already hugging me, but he starts hugging me.
You're already hugging me, fucking.
Well, he didn't stop, and the hug got more and more intense. He snapped my shell in half because he hugged me so hard, and he just skipped away, happy that he met me. I was like, mother of God.
Wow.
So not only did I have some guy just like rub his junk all over me because he was hot and sweaty, he also snapped my shell in half, my Mega Blastoise shell. And I was like, nah.
Okay, so you're lucky it's not like the situation with my friend. When we went to Numbers nightclub, this dude kept hitting on him, and then he kept saying no, and the dude was like, well, I want you to stir my drink with your penis.
Whoa!
Yeah, exactly. So you let that person hug you any further, they would have told you that. Can you stir my drink with your junk?
Also, the number of times males have solicited me for sex is a little disturbing.
You're not the only one.
Jeez, what was it? Okay, it was a Spider-Man.
Oh my God.
And he pulled up his leg. He had that skin tight costume, and he wasn't wearing a dancer's belt because it was hanging off to the side. Yeah, but I digress. He's like, "Oh my God, Blastoise! I love your Blastoise! This and this," and he pulls up his pant leg.
He's like,
he pulls up his pant leg. I love you so much. Check this out. And he had the Squirtle, Wartortle, and Blastoise tattooed on his calf. And he didn't leave me alone. He was there by my side as I tried to walk away from him. Finally, he left. I'm like, okay, thank God he left. He comes back and brings his girlfriend, and now his girlfriend and him are fanboying over me. And I was like, guys, I'm just a dude Mexican in a costume.
I'm just
I'm just a simple Mexicano.
I'm not
in
a Pikachu costume.
I'm not actually
Blastoise. Oh my God. Okay, as soon as you finish your story, I got a story to share. I really do. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead and finish.
They were so hyped, and I'm like, at the end of it, they were really cool. The sole reason I say they were really cool because they invited me back to their room for a little evolution session.
Whoa!
And
Whoa! No,
yeah, but here's the issue. I think it was more for the guy than it was for the girl.
Oh, time to run.
So I was like, I mean, if it was for the girl, maybe, it's not gay when it's in a three-way.
Hey, man, we can take turns, tag team.
No, it was they were gonna tag team me.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I need to go in a Pokeball. I need to not be around people.
I need my trainer.
I need my trainer.
I need an adult.
Back to the Pokemon Center. Return me back to my owner, please.
God, I need an adult.
I'm about to call PETA because y'all about to.
Officer Jenny.
This is animal cruelty.
Y'all messed up.
Also, some guy in a Robin costume humped me at Delta H. That was.
Somebody said sounds like a mega problem.
Like
a mega problem.
It was. It evolved from the third version to a mega problem.
No, for real. Like that happens a lot. Like, especially if you're a cosplay that people really love. Like, you have no idea. You could be the most unattractive person in the world, but the minute you put on a cosplay somebody has a fetish over, it's over. They are like the booty warrior from Boondocks. I came to this con looking for some booty. When I see booty, I'll be like, I like you, he like you, and I want you, and he want you. Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours, Blastoise. What's it gonna be? I see you choosing. I see you choosing the hard way. Then you start.
I'm running. Pimp down. Pimp in distress. pimp in distress. It's something very frightening for me in the
The
cosplay
Cookie
community.
Monster costume I used to wear to numbers. You gave me PTSD.
By the way, your
Yeah, you gotta
Cookie
tell that
Monster
story,
is in
man. You
one of
gotta
my
tell that
old.
story.
Your Cookie Monster is in one of my old convention videos that I used to do. So I ran around. And I was just interviewing people, and in the middle of an interview, one of the girls turns over and says, "I like Cookie Monster." I turn over, cookies. I'm like, who the fuck is that guy? And just ignored it. Sure enough, you start mentioning this, and I'm like, oh my god, Jesse Goku's in one of my old videos.
Yeah, no, I've always been out there, dude. When I was Cookie Monster, I was knocking on door to door going, Cookie.
By the way, that was like 9 years ago. FYI.
No, yeah, I haven't worn that costume in like 9
Do you,
years.
do you remember back when it was an innocent time? Back before you didn't go to the con to just get laid?
No. Yeah,
Well,
No,
no,
that's
wait,
how
no,
it
no.
always
Yeah,
was,
yeah,
though.
you're right.
Well, I
No.
do. It was an innocent time back in 2007,
Well, that's
specifically 2007 Onicon.
actually, believe it or not, I actually don't go to the cons looking for that kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah.
By the way, how is Asian Alex?
I'll tell you after the podcast is over.
I mean,
Well,
if you get laid at a
so
convention, it just kind of happens.
I can't believe you
Like
put him
forcing
on the
it.
spot out there like that. He's not
He's
even here to
fine.
defend himself.
He's fine.
Speaking of only going to the cons to get laid, how's Asian Alex doing?
How is
Your-
Hey,
well,
your geek
that's
side
literally
over-
how you
Yeah,
that is how he introduced
just
himself
put
to
my
me.
staff out there, why don't you?
Bro, if he's getting laid, props to him. Shit, he knows exactly what he wants
Oh,
and how to do it.
No, dude, he kind of actually pissed me off the other day because on Thursday, no, not Thursday, it was Wednesday. It was Wednesday because none of the other co-hosts for Geeks Five ever could make it, and honestly, it was me, Jerry, and Asian.
But that was Wednesday. We came Thursday.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. It was Wednesday.
Yeah.
And he put my business out there that like, aren't you in debt with like so and so and so and so? I'm like, no. He's like, yeah, you are. You owe so and so X amount of money. I'm like, you mother. I'm whispering in my mouth, motherfucker. Stop putting my business out there. Because I don't like to put my actual personal business out there. I do owe a couple of my friends money, but I'm actually paying them back already. You know, because unemployment. And yes, I know about the 1099. I know how to deal. I know how to handle the 1099 because I've already had to fill it out twice due to Uber.
Mm.
As long as you claim business expenses, like this is all business right here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you can get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually not that difficult as long as you know how to do it. Besides, I worked earlier in the year, so my taxes should cancel each other out. Anyway, I digress. So, at what was it? Comic Palooza, I want to say 2017, 2016. I believe it was 2016 or 2017. It was one of those 2 years. So we're at Comic Palooza, and it was the year. Oh, it was 20.
When the Queen of Dragons was here?
No, I don't remember.
When the motorcycle people were here?
No. Hillary Clinton was doing a convention. She was doing something at the Marriott.
Oh yeah, I remember that convention. That was a good con.
Right.
Oh, that was
that
the one
was,
where
that was Comic Palooza.
that was Comic Palooza. That was the one where I got solicited to go have threesome.
So we're leaving the hotel room. We're going downstairs. We take the elevator. As soon as I come out of the elevator, I have no idea. The lobby's packed, but everyone looks like they're not there for the con. So I'm like, oh man, this hotel's always busy. That's crazy. People legitimately start clapping. They're like cheering for me. They're clapping. They're like, yeah, you good for you, represent. Woo. I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
And I look at my friend. They're acting like they've never seen a Mexican before.
My Mexican senses are tingling.
Where's everybody from? Do they not have a Home Depot? I legitimately said that.
They
to
probably
my
go to
friend.
Lowe's.
So I walk outside and there's some Republican protesters, and I thought they were there to protest the con. It was Matsuri.
Ooh.
It wasn't Comic Palooza, it was Matsuri, and it was the year we actually did go in 2017. and they were and I thought they were there to protest the con. I thought they were like the extremist religious people. So I'm like, I'm trolling. I'm like, orale, Holmes, orale, and they're like, go home. I am home, Holmes. Canada's recording the whole thing. He's watching me troll, and I'm like, hey man, y'all keep talking shit. I'm not gonna mow your lawn. And so one of them, I didn't realize this. One of them was on their phone. Well, I noticed that they were on their phone, but I didn't know. They were calling the cops on me. They had called the cops on me, and Canada,
what a very Karen
so I'm still
thing
trolling
to
them.
do.
I'm still trolling them. I'm like talking shit. Canada's recording. Next thing you know, everyone left. I turn around and everyone's gone. I'm like, where the hell did everyone go? Why did everyone just leave? The car's not here. Anyways, so I'm like, orale, orale. Here come the cops. They're already next to me, and I go from orale to, oh, how you doing, officer? And he started asking me 20 questions like, why are you here? Like, what are you doing here? I'm here for the Comic-Con. They're like, what? Yeah, there's a Comic-Con right now at the Georgia Brown. I'm actually an anime character. I was not. I was a Mexican in a poncho and sombrero.
I'm from an anime called Hitalia. They talk about all continents.
That's exactly what I said.
Are you bullshitting the cop, dude?
I'm over here bullshitting the cop, and the cop's like, what do you mean? I'm Mexican. So I'm from. It's this show called Hitalia, where all the characters are pretty much nations, and I'm pretty much Mexico in the anime. He's like, anime? Yeah, like Dragon Ball Z and Pokemon. He's like, oh, okay, I know what you're talking about then. Yeah, so there's this character that dresses like this in the show, so I'm just dressed up as that character.
He went and looked for it and did not find it.
I'm like, dude, I'm a guest here. I have my room key. I have my valet ticket. I'm just waiting for them to bring my car, and they started messing with me. And he's like, well, you can't hang out here. You need to go over there to that area and wait for your car. All right, because I'm not about to get shot or arrested. I was not about to get my ass thrown in jail and deported.
The Taqueria Arandas. That sounds good. Where's that at?
Taqueria Arandas.
It's a thing in Houston. It's a taqueria. It's pretty much like the fast food chain of Mexican food.
Okay. Because like down in the valley we had Taqueria Zarape, and like up here.
Taqueria Arandas is mostly in Houston.
Okay.
The way people say it over here is like, oh, let's go to Taqueria Arandas.
Arandas.
No, I'm like, no, it's Taqueria Arandas. I guess because we're Hispanic or Latinx. Is that
Just say Latino, man.
Yeah, I'm just so used to saying Latino. Like, Latino is such a universal word.
Well, it's because it's hard because the language itself is based on like masculine and feminine terms of vowels and nouns and shit. So it's kind of hard to take that out of there.
Well, I mean,
I think it's impossible.
I think people in Mexico, I'm not talking about all Latinos and Hispanics, but I think people in Mexico really don't give a shit.
Yeah, and they also don't give a shit.
Dude, that cop was ready to that cop had his nightstick out and he was ready to beat my ass like a piñata at a 4-year-old's party.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Zarape. Yeah, Zarape was amazing.
That cop was like anticipation, ready to hit me to see if candy would come out. And I swear to God, I was like, oh my God, I hope I have candy to throw on the floor in case I get my ass whooped down here. And I'm like, and if I do get my ass whooped, somebody come record it so we can put it on cops.
Hey man, that's more publicity.
Hell yeah. Like, oh, stop resisting.
Geeks 5 ever.
They're hitting me with their nightsticks. Follow us.
Pull up a sign. Follow us like Geeks 5 ever.
Geeks 5 ever. He pepper sprayed me. Geeks 5 ever. Get tased.
Geeks 5 ever.
They start shooting me. Geeks 5 ever.
Oh, okay, can I do a shout out to somebody?
Yes.
Big shout out to my friend Angel Fairy LaFay and her company, The Princess and You. I think you had another cosplayer that actually works for her.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great company. Yeah, it's a great company.
It's a small world after all.
But I love the okay, so it's essentially, I'm going to talk about it for a little bit because I thought it was funny. It's essentially Disney princesses or heroes, but because of copyright, they have to be vague about it. So it's Ice Princess instead of Elsa, or it's like very strong superhero instead of like Wonder Woman. You just got to be stupid vague, but it's essentially Wonder Woman or Elsa. I'm gonna attempt to get hired on as Maui. It's it's
That's
funny.
what I
I thought it
like.
was hilarious.
That's what I like about being Latino, because we'll just rip the shit out of. We'll rip anything off.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty much.
side note, she's not Latina. She is Brazilian.
Oh,
No, that is Latina.
Is it?
yeah, yeah.
It's still of a Latin persuasion.
Okay, so the way it works is Hispanic is people of Spanish descent. So you can be like
Like
people of
from the
Mexico
descendants of
are Hispanic.
Hispaniola.
Like
Spanish. Well, she doesn't know Spanish. She knows Portuguese.
no. It's not about knowing the language. It's about your ancestry. So Hispanic means that you are descendant of Spanish blood. You have Spanish blood. Now Latino, Latina is people of the native blood, people that have native blood. So people in Brazil are considered Latino, Latina, but they're not considered Hispanic because they're not part of the Spanish blood. But people in Mexico can be considered both. And
Okay, so
and,
our
and people in
Cubanos
Spain
Latino.
are Hispanic, but they're not Latino because they don't have the Central and South American native blood.
Gotcha. Okay, so does that make a Cuban a Latino?
Yes.
Okay. I was
Right.
very confused about that one.
Yeah, and so like if you're like, especially like in Brazil, they have what is called Afro Latino, which I don't believe is an actual thing. You're Latino or Latino, like
Oh, dude, that's totally a thing, man. Like especially like in the Caribbean, man. Like they took a bunch of black African slaves, and then they intermixed with like the Tainos and the Latinos.
Well, I mean, with evolution,
Evolution,
They're not fucking Pokemon.
No, I
crossbreeding.
mean, eventually, like I don't know. I don't want to get into detail, but like there's so much like evolution. There's an evolutionary theory behind like I don't want to get into it. I'll share with you later.
Yeah, we'll have to talk
Okay.
about this.
Yeah, we'll have a debate.
So speaking of mixing breeds, if you take a Blastoise and you have sex with like a Venusaur, do you get that turtle with a giant tree on its back? Is that how that happened?
No, you get a
It's
salad. Next.
yeah, get a salad. It's like that website, the one you mash them all together.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it called?
Oh,
It's like, so what do you get?
that looks like
So
a
what
tree.
do you get if you mash Blastoise and a Venusaur together? You get an ass whooping. That's what you get for coming up with that shit.
Pokemon name masher.
Let's talk about Digimon. Digimon, the superior.
Oh, Digimon.
Get out. That's not superior. You wish it was
is
superior.
It
Oh,
is
here we go.
Yeah,
Change it. It's not Matsuri versus Delta H. It's fucking Pokemon
We're
versus
gonna do a
Digimon.
whole podcast.
You got
This is
suckered
what we're
into this
fucking doing right
conversation.
now.
We're gonna do a whole podcast on just Digimon versus Pokemon because Digimon, believe it or not, dude. So the way Digimon works is Digimon acknowledges there's a multiverse. So in the Pokemon games,
Yeah.
they acknowledge there's a multiverse. So the way it works is, red, blue, gold, and silver are one universe. Sapphire, ruby, fire red, leaf green are a separate universe. The DS ones are another universe. And then Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, like every time there's a new console with, like they even acknowledge this in the Alpha Ruby, the Ruby and Sapphire remakes.
Mm-hmm.
So like there is a Pokemon multiverse.
Yep.
Because one of the characters in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire says that they came from a world where the war didn't happen and Kyogre and Groudon didn't become their mega evolution forms and nearly wipe out humanity.
Oh God.
So like people are like, well, there's a lot of continuity errors. Like the Pokemon War was never talked about before, but they referenced it and they talk about it now, and it's like, oh, like why didn't we know about this sooner? It's because in the Pokemon lore, in the actual manga and video games, there's a multiverse to where some universes of Pokemon didn't have the war and some did.
Yeah, some had ninjas.
Right. No, and the Pokemon manga is really, really well written. The Pokemon manga, I will give props to. It is much better than the games, and it is much better than the Pokemon Origins anime. Because the Pokemon Origins anime almost has nothing the same like the manga. The manga is completely different. Red's first Pokemon was a Poliwhirl.
Are you sharing the screen? My thing's all messed up.
Yeah, he's sharing the
Blastosaur.
Blastosaur.
Yeah, it looks like that one Pokemon with the tree on its fucking back.
So let me grab. Hold on.
Back to the
let me
story.
grab
Back
something
to the
real
story.
quick.
Sorry. My bad. I just wanted to be.
Pika, that's a good question. I don't know. What do you get when you mix a Black Hat, a Spider-Man, and a Blastoise together?
All right, so here it is. So this is the Pokemon. It's called Pokemon Adventure. It's a manga, and in the cover, his first Pokemon was Poliwhirl, and then he got Bulbasaur, and then he actually captured Pikachu.
Oh, I read a completely different one.
That
This is
sounds cool, man.
so
Yeah,
Rainbow.
I read the one where he finds Pikachu in this wall.
Oh no, he the town that you go to where the town that you go, I guess, to where Brock is, or the one before Brock. Pikachu's terrorizing the people, and like Pikachu's a bigger dick in the manga than he is in the anime. So that was interesting.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show you something.
he caught a Caterpie and he called it Felix.
Mm-hmm.
And in the anime they explain Felix the cat Terpy.
What?
Just something real quick. I want to show you because this is in the beginning. This is like still first chapter.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm pretty sure one of my beers are now chilled. I'll be right back.
Damn it, he's leaving. I'm gonna have to explain it to him later. I'm trying to find a good picture. So I guess this is fine. So they show green or blue. I don't know what they call them.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the first chapter. They already introduced Mew.
I say, is that a Mew?
Yeah, I'm trying to get this shit right. Yeah, that's a Mew. So
Mm.
green has Charmander as their starter. And the Pokemon manga is actually pretty dark. This is Pokemon Adventure. There are different adaptations of the manga. But in the you know that tower where all the ghost Pokemon live?
Yeah.
One of them actually like possess Green. Let me show. Yeah, he's all possessed and shit in the tower.
Nice.
And this is kind of cool. I just want to show you like how intense this thing gets. So they're fighting like zombie Pokemon in this tower. And like Team Rocket is acknowledged as more of a cartel. They're more of a cartel, and half the gym leaders that run the gyms are actually members of Team Rocket. No, they don't fucking have it here.
Hmm.
Oh, here it is.
Let me see.
See, he's fighting a zombie Arbok, and he cuts him in half.
Yeah. Jesus. That's some good eating right there. That looks like some good meat to eat. I could eat me some Arbok.
Yeah, no, this is a really good manga. It's a Viz Kids manga, but it's called Pokemon Adventure, and I really don't like Pokemon that much, but I do recommend the manga. The manga is great.
Chris Redfield said hentai is better than anime. See, I thought that was true until I watched this one hentai and they started without her and she never showed up. And I was just like, okay, I'm done here.
No, anime's always better because Dragon Ball Z.
By the way, do you know my secret to having a great time at an anime convention?
Okay, no. To answer Pika's question, so the Pokemon League is a tournament of trainers who have like they don't really need the badges to go to the league, but the badges like represent like levels of strength that they have reached.
Yeah.
So they go to the Pokemon League to face the most powerful trainers in the area to see who would become the Pokemon champion. The gym leaders, Koga, Sabrina, Lieutenant Surge, and Bane, are all members of Team Rocket. Bane, who's this fire guy in the anime, is actually a brilliant scientist in the manga who created Mewtwo as a way to cure a disease that he's dying from. And then in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, the mangas that I also have, you find out that Giovanni is dying from the same disease, and they describe it as some sort of cancer, but he's actually cured by Celebi. But his Team Rocket, like lieutenants, take over Team Rocket, and they summon Arceus, and he creates like these clones of Dialga and Palkia, and they're trying to destroy the world. It's really
Yeah.
deep. It is lore
That's
crazy.
badass, dude.
It is so good, and like the Elite Four are a league above Team Rocket. They are evil at first, and they're like a bigger. They're an elite group of cartel. They're associated with Team Rocket, but they're not part of Team Rocket. Team Rocket is defeated by Red and by all his other friends like Misty and Brock and all the other gym leaders. But Misty and Brock don't really follow Red around, but he does become friends with Blue, the girl who takes
Sorry.
Squirtle.
I was up in here.
A
A
So the manga's
some
really good.
Belgian
I
spies on.
do recommend Pokemon Adventure. It is really good. It's actually not that expensive either.
I love that you said that the Elite Four were like bad people and then they turn good. So like Deku walks in there, beats their ass, and just makes them into good people.
So let me show you one. So this one right here is called Pokemon Adventure Volume 4. And it's with a new main character, but the Pikachu that's in this manga is the one that Red owns.
I see
So
that.
what happened is that the Elite Four challenged Red, and they beat the crap out of him, and he's been abducted, and so Pikachu wants to rescue Red. So Pikachu seeks the help of this new character that's named Amarillo. In
Really?
the manga, they say Amarillo, but it's Amarillo, which means yellow in Spanish.
Yeah.
And Amarillo pretends to be a boy, but it turns out they find out that Amarillo is a girl. Let me see. Let me look up one quick panel.
The next chapter is Noir. His name's Black.
Pokemon Noir. That actually sounds
Noir.
interesting. Detective Pikachu was pretty noir. That was great. I liked that movie. It was really good.
There was just a panel where I'm trying to like show you how brutal. I don't like the sound of pages turning though on the mic. Like so, the one of the what is the name of the ice chick from Pokemon? The Elite Four. Pika would know. You know the Elite Four, the ice one.
The one that has the Dugong and all that.
Yeah.
Esta. Oh my god! I should know this. I should know this.
That was loud. That woke me up.
Glacia. Lorelei?
God damn it! I just had it too. So they like send out a Hitmonlee, and it literally kicks the shit out of Red. Like the Hitmonlee abused the crap out of Red, so they knocked his ass out.
That's fucked up, man.
No, it's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
Diantha?
So,
Yeah, it looks like it's
like,
Diantha.
look, so pretty much in the next chapter, when you find out that Red has defeated, that's what Pikachu looks like. That's how fucked up he is.
That's not very cash
I
money.
got wrecked.
That's not very cash money.
And like Professor Oak's trying to save Pikachu's life because Pikachu was like badly injured.
Lorelei. That's the Ice Elite Four.
Literally, yeah. So this is how they're portrayed, the Elite Four. It's hard so they show them as dark figures, that they're like this big mob group, and they're like
They look like they're ready to do a JoJo pose.
Well, it's because they're considered evil. Like they defeat like the top trainers, and they abducted Red. I haven't gotten that far in the manga yet. I'm still I'm starting the second book of the second arc.
Mm-hmm.
And they haven't said why they kidnapped Red, but for I'm guessing they have an excuse because eventually they become good guys, and it's dumb. That's when I felt like it got dumb, but right now the story is really well. It's really well written. I actually enjoy it. It's really well. Like, it doesn't feel like a Pokemon thing. It feels more like a cartel, cockfight kind of thing going on.
Borderline la novela.
Yeah. And that's why I like Digimon more, because Digimon acknowledges that there's a multiverse. In the Digimon game Cyber Sleuth, this girl combines Angelomon and Lady Devimon into a single Digimon, and they tear a hole through the universe, and they travel into an alternate universe that's post-apocalyptic, and you recruit the main character from that universe, who happens to be the main character of a different Digimon game,
Oh.
to help you. And like,
All
there's
right.
this story in the Digimon game to where you're trying to solve a mystery. Like, so there's this evil Digimon making deals with people in the real world. They're going up to guys and like, hey, I will give you this life-size girlfriend doll. You know those doll things that like the Japanese people are really into?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One of those, like, hey, we'll give you this life-size realistic doll of like one of your favorite girls. And they're like, what's the catch? The catch is, there's no catch. The only catch is you can't leave your room ever. And a lot of these guys live alone. So what happens was they start digging through this mystery, and it turns out the people that accept these things are being sucked into the digital world, and their bodies are stuck in the real world. And so they're stuck in the digital world. They're stuck in the digital world without a way to get out, and their bodies die because
Ooh.
they're by themselves in their room, and they don't, like, some of these guys live alone, so nobody comes to check on them.
I was gonna say literally the plot of the first anime, but yeah.
Right, but
By the way, I looked up.
You don't solve the mystery. The mystery ends with like somebody finding out they're trapped in, like, it's not the digital world, but there's this VR world they've created that's a bridge between the digital world and the real world. It's a VR world.
Also,
And
side note: do not look up Lady Devimon X Angel Woman with your filter off.
You walked into that one though.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
there is a Digimon based off of Satan in it, and Lucimon, and he's one of the most powerful Digimon. There is a Digimon. There's a Digimon called the Digimon King. There's 7 Royal Knights, and in Digimon Cyber Sleuth, one of the main characters that helps you throughout the game, her dad committed suicide, but they actually say that he killed himself. They don't sugarcoat it or anything, like her dad killed himself. And the main character is in a coma with a lot of other characters, so the only way he's able to walk around is he has a digital body that was manifested out of like some kind of, it's kind of like the Matrix.
Man, if it
Yeah,
doesn't
that's some
go
deep
through,
shit, man.
if it doesn't go through 4Kids, it really lays it on thick for you.
Yeah, no, because Digimon, even in 4Kids Digimon, when they're fighting Metal Seedramon, he shoots off his laser and it pierces through Whalemon, and like he dies right there. And that's the 4Kids version.
Yeah.
You couldn't really censor Digimon because it's too difficult to censor it. Because if you really think about it, Digimon are constantly dying in that anime.
Oh fuck yeah, they are.
Yeah, but they turn back into eggs, so that's nice.
Not in the other ones. In the other ones, when the Digimon dies, they're dead.
Yep.
Once you die, you die. Damn.
Yeah, because in Tamers, when Leomon dies, he wasn't revived. Only in the first one where they die, they come back as an egg. So that was only the first one. But in Digimon, they acknowledge that there's a multiverse of Digimon worlds, including in the anime.
So depending on the universe, depending whether the rules change a little or not.
Yeah, they change. So they were trying to make it. They made it that way so all the games, all the animes, all the movies, and even the fan fiction were like connected.
It's all canon, guys.
It's all okay. Oh man.
It's
Oh
because
god.
Digimon started off as a Tamagotchi toy for. It started off as Tamagotchi, but you could
Dude,
play
yeah.
with them in Japan.
Yeah, I remember that.
And it came out a year after Pokemon had already debuted, but there's no way Digimon could have ripped off Pokemon because the complexity of the devices that they released, there's no way they could have just ripped it off and released it in less than a year.
Yeah. Well, same thing could be said with what was it, yokai? It's just it's a genre now. You gotta catch them all genre.
Well, yeah, but yokai was beating the shit out of Pokemon in Japan because yokai is much more Japanese tradition and plays more to home. Where Pokemon is becoming worldwide, and people feel like they feel more loyalty with Yokai Watch than they do with Pokemon. If that makes sense.
It does. Well, for us, it does.
Yeah, no, it does. But with that's why I like Digimon so much. Digimon has this complex lore, and with Digimon, the Digimon can digivolve into anything, and they can when they in the games they can revert. When they revert back, they don't have to revert back to their original form. They can revert into a different Digimon, and you can literally scale the entire Digimon evolution tree with just a single. Well, you need two Digimon to do the DNA fusions, but it is really cool. It's complex and it's got a lot of lore. Like Pokemon's got a lot of lore, and I discovered a lot of that lore when I was reading the manga. See, the manga tells the story that the games couldn't, because the games couldn't tell that kind of story back in the day.
Nuh-uh.
No,
That left a lot of stuff out. A
no,
ton of shit.
But Pokemon is literally like what is it? What is Pokemon? Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Pokemon is just cockfighting for kids.
Yeah.
Like seriously, my pets are killing
It
your
is.
pets.
It is.
And then you know that you play the original Pokemon. Play any Pokemon game. You win money. If you lose, you black
credits.
out, wake up in a hospital, and half your money's gone.
We white out now. We don't black out.
Whatever you ran.
Guy crushed my shell. I fainted. Woke back up in the hospital.
I want to give a shout out to Pastor. I know he doesn't listen to my streams because they're too raunchy, but yes. Thank you, Pastor, for helping me a lot, and he's going to check out my PC to see if we can upgrade it. But no, Pokemon is
too
great.
raunchy?
I'm sorry, what is it, adult? I don't know. Mexicano, housekeeping.
Oh, wow. Too raunchy. Okay, sure, yeah. I'll call this
I wanted to
podcast
make
raunchy.
them more family friendly, not family friendly, but more like teen friendly. But we'll start off good, and then eventually we go from chip cheerio to damn shit and
fuck, and then I start chugging beers, and then
Jerry's getting drunk.
Well, you gotta lay down the rules, man. That's what I do. Whenever I invite people to my room, you gotta lay down the rules. Rule number one. Yeah, rule number one.
Lay him down.
No fire.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, rule number one for my convention room. Whenever I invite people to a room, it's no fire. That's rule number one. Rule number two, no fire. Rule number three, no boom boom in the room. Yeah, it gets in the way. And rule number four, if you get passed out drunk in the restroom, do not flood the goddamn room. And aside from that, it's free game from there. Oh, and don't steal shit.
Yeah. So
yeah. I feel I feel all those rules have things.
Not too many people watch pro wrestling on the channel, unfortunately. Somebody said, plot twist, the wild Pokemon run your pockets for cash, laughing my ass off. Pokemon anime is a child version of JoJo. And somebody said, my kid loved Yokai Watch. So my rules for the hotel, the hotels are no drama.
Oh, bro.
Any with you, no drama, no, none. You have to shower once a day.
At least.
You have to shower once a day at least. If you are going to invite people over to drink or do vitamins or drink milk, as we say, the code names, do vitamins or drink milk, you have to pitch in. Otherwise, we will not allow any of the people that even if you're not going to participate in the vitamins or milk, if you invite people to participate because you're trying to score, then you need to pitch in. Everyone has to pitch in. That is the rule in my room. Like, everyone has to pitch in. You don't pitch in, you don't get shit, and your guests don't get shit. Another rule that we have is if you're trying to, like, get some hanky-panky, because I have suites, so we have multiple rooms half the time. If you're trying to get some hanky-panky, you need to lock the door, you need to put a sock, you need to send everybody a text, you need to do something. Because if you don't say anything, we will literally barge through that door with pizza and watch cartoons as you continue on your business. We might even direct. You're doing it wrong. Another rule is if you bring drama or you start a fight, we're going to just throw you out. If you're completely intoxicated, like you can barely walk and talk, then you can't leave the room whatsoever.
That was a lie. I was shit faced and I walked right out that door.
That's for people staying in my room. I have no
Yeah,
control.
yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah,
was
you
like,
don't stay in that room. That's your own thing, man.
also like four rooms down, so it was alright.
You could like literally pass out in the middle of the hallway, and somebody be like, "There's a Snorlax out here."
Fucking get dragged.
Someone's got to call the police and move this game.
Oh my god. So, okay, can I pull the curtain back? I don't want to disrespect Geeks Five Ever because they're an amazing person. Can I tell a Geeks Five Ever story?
Okay, yes. Hold on, before you tell the story, we're not a person, we're a group.
A group.
Yes, because
The individual actions of the group do not represent the group as a whole.
Also, I didn't think I see any actual members. There was just people in there. I don't think it was anybody from Geeks Five Ever. It was just in the Geeks Five Ever room.
Okay, so there are staff members to Geeks Five Ever because we have different things that we do. So we have our Texas Renaissance camping group, like the people in charge. We have our Austin division. We have our division in charge of the people that do the panels, the people that are in charge of maintaining the room. We have people that are photographers. We have people that are in charge of helping with the panels. We have people in charge of hosting the panels. We have people that are, and this isn't a big group. This is amongst like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And then you have me that like I oversee everything. I'm kind of like Vince McMahon essentially.
Big boss. You big boss.
Right. So not
That's right. Geeks Five Ever is always a great room to party in.
So you have the podcast people like Senor Oliver and Saki Kitty and the voice actress Jen, who are part of the podcast, but they're part of like what I'm doing here. So the other staff members can't tell them what to do, or they can't fire them from the group. Now we do have like 5 members that are like part of this council to where before I make a drastic decision, I have to run it by them, just so I don't become drunk with power. So I don't like throw my power around, like abusing it.
The Walt Disney.
Amber Alert.
Right. So the way it works is we do have a group. Now, not everyone staying in our hotel rooms is a member. They might be an associate of, or they might be working on a project with us. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're staff. They could be an intern. But we do have people that actually do like actual stuff behind Geeks Five Ever. Like we have a TikTok channel coming out soon. Big Box.
I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the TikTok channel. Don't roll your eyes. I love it. I love everything you hate. Matsuri. I love TikTok. I love going to these fancy dances. I love burlesque.
You love everything I hate.
I'm accepting of a lot of things.
It's not I'm not accepting. I get easily annoyed.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was like, I can accept a lot of things, but I mean, the general attitude of like people behave, and then I associate their things that they do with the way they behave, and then it's just no. I'm done. I'm done with that.
Okay, so no, yes. Senor Oliver put it the best way. So yeah, you can continue with your story about Geeks.
Cool. So I was talking to this chick, and I was like, "So what's?" This was before I met my girlfriend. I was talking to this chick, and she was all like, "So."
Okay, stop. He had to put out the disclaimer. Let's acknowledge that he had to put out the disclaimer. This is before I met my girlfriend.
This is way before I even met my girlfriend. So yeah,
it's important. You always got to put that
Kelly, how are you? Anyways. So she was all like, "So what's up? Let's hook up." I'm like, "Cool, but I got a bunch of girls in my room. It probably won't be the best place to do it there." She's like, "Don't worry, I got another room that we can go, do whatever." I'm like, "Cool, where is it?" "It's Jesse's room."
Oh my god.
Tell you what, go freshen up and come meet me in there. I'm like, "Ah, shit." I run over, take me like a quick shower, scrub the right places. Let's go.
Scrub.
Yo, put some deodorant on.
Yeah, brush your teeth. You gotta brush your teeth.
Brush your teeth.
The thing that's made out of metal, and start scrubbing here.
Dude, I was like, I was in and out in like in 2 minutes, and I smelled like a fucking flower. It was amazing. So I mosey on over to Jesse's room. Knock, knock, knock. "What's up, bro? Hey, have you seen so and so?" It's like Jesse wasn't there, so I kind of just walked in. So I walk in, I look over, and like, oh, I see her in the room. She's in the bed already. I walk in, bro. There's 5 guys around her. someone's like signing her boobs with a Sharpie, and I was just like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" Completely ignore me, just paying attention to these other guys, just surrounding her, groping her. I was like, "Okay, this is what's going on here?" So she
I
turns
know what
around.
you're talking about.
Somebody starts like licking her butt, and I was just like, "Okay, GG, I'm out." I start leaving. I was like, "I can't do this." So it's been taken. It's been, I hit the floor for longer than 5 seconds. It's not good anymore. I
The
walked
tainted
out.
tap water has been tainted.
I've been
Wait, just
sad. I got
before you keep going, was it the blonde girl that everybody was signing?
yes.
Oh my
Wow.
God, yeah. So I have a story about that too.
It does. So no names, just a person and
I
an
don't actually
event.
know her name.
I do. She's
I
cool
know
though.
exactly
She's badass. She's
what it
badass. So I was like, damn, I got blue balls. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go ahead and just call this one a loss. I'm walking out. I'm not gonna have a good time. I'm pissed off. I'm just, it's that feeling. One of your friends, he like pulls me to the side right as I'm leaving, just angry and pissed off. I'm like, hey man, can I talk to you for a second? I'm like, yeah, dude, what's up?
What do you want?
How come you never talk to me, bro? I feel like you don't like me. And he starts having like this heart to heart, just
Wait,
pouring his heart out.
who's this? Who's this?
I'm not gonna say any names. I'm not gonna say any names. But
It's
he
not
starts.
me though, right?
No, it wasn't you.
Okay.
He starts pouring his heart out. He's being like, he wants to have like an emotional moment because he really wants to be friends with me.
Heart.
I'm okay with this. I don't have a problem with him. I just don't like some of the way he goes about some things. But him as a person, I'm cool with. And he's just giving me this heart to heart. He's not letting me leave. He's blocking the door. It's like, bro, what can I do to make you feel better?
Right.
I was like, I'm first off, I'm gonna kick your ass if you don't move out the goddamn way. But hey, man, love you. Got no problems with you. Let's talk about this later. I need to go pee. It's like, all right, bro, all right. He just gives me a big old hug. Hey, what is that? I'm like, don't worry about it. It's just my flashlight. And I just leave and I go to my room. It's like, just start crying in the shower.
About it.
Just go take another shower and start crying. Just ice cold shower. Let's get this out of my feelings.
It's a flashlight.
What is that? Don't worry about it. It's just a flashlight. Get out of my way.
It's just a flashlight. Just be like, it's my bad dragon
You're gonna kill me,
cock
dude.
sleeve.
So, for a lot of you that don't know, we invited a friend over to hang out in our room, and he brings this girl over, this blonde, good-looking girl, but she's kind of ghetto as shit. So she starts hitting on like a bunch of random dudes, and like her and Edgar were.
Edgar, that name
No,
drop.
stop saying the name. I stopped. Anyway, I'll delete the. I'll make sure you watch the
Bleep,
stream.
bleep, bleep. All y'all listening, it's a bleep.
No,
Bleep.
I said the wrong name. I meant to say.
Yeah.
I meant to say Asian Alex. It was Asian Alex. No, that's what it is. Anyways, so I'm like, so like, the guy that I, so they start doing stuff in the living room of our suite. They start doing stuff in the living room. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and go, because I got to meet up with the band anyway, because they're gonna come up and perform in our hotel room. So we had a concert in our room that weekend. We had a metal band come and perform an acoustics concert. And it was
Yeah,
great.
I remember
It was
them.
Amazing.
I missed it. I was sad that I missed
They were
it.
cool though.
And then like this girl starts inviting a bunch of dudes over so they can do stuff to her. Next thing you know, she's naked, and they're signing name. There's everyone signing their names on her. And like it took them 3 minutes to convince me to sign her, because I was like, no, I'm good. I don't want to. She's like, no, it's fine. I give you my consent. I'm like, no, I'd rather not. Thanks. No,
I don't want any actual evidence on you.
I don't want to. I'm not very comfortable, because I'm not comfortable around that kind of stuff. Because I'm a little. People consider me weird because there are certain things about like stuff like that, like that makes me very uncomfortable. Like I don't like to be there for that. Like,
It's understandable. It's cool.
so, I did not know Blastoise was there.
No, dude, I was
got
in and out in
heartbroken.
1
You know
minute.
what?
I was
You know
there
what,
for a
though,
minute.
dude?
I was
You
like,
got
fuck
lucky.
this.
You have no idea how lucky you are, because you dodged a bullet, dude. Because you were about to go down a road that every man had gone down.
Yeah, that's why it's called the beaten path.
The beating path.
the beaten. Get out! Get out! I did not need a visual for that one.
Oh yeah, no, I heard.
Go
I
ahead.
heard about this.
Everybody heard about that.
Yeah.
There were more people in the room at that point when everybody was signing her than there was at any given. No, that's not true. There were a ton of people in that room. People I didn't even recognize or know. Like, who the hell are you? Oh, because some guy was like barking orders in my room. Like, who are you? Oh, I'm just trying to like keep control. Well, this is my room. I mean, if you
Shut
want,
the fuck
I'm like, yeah, no, shut the fuck up.
up. Yeah.
Shut up. Like, you're being loud. Go in one of the other rooms. You have other rooms? Dude, we own half the hall. Like, we rented out half the hall for this weekend. What? Yeah,
By
all
the
the
way,
other rooms are off limits though.
yeah. Oh, I found one of your strays, by the way.
One of my peoples.
Oh, yeah. No. I guess you were being nice to somebody, and you were like, "Yeah, you come over to my room, use my room, whatever." Well, apparently, the said cosplayer goes to your room, and kind of just like gets bombarded by the guys or various males. Not sure who. Shut up, Alex. Um, and and as I'm going, I'm kidding. I'm
Is this
kidding.
person a fan of Sonic?
Panic.
I'm gonna leave it vague. I'm just gonna leave it completely vague. So she like comes out the room and she's on the phone with somebody. She's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go get ready in the restroom. There's way too many guys in there and like this and that." She seemed a little concerned, and I was about to go into my room and I was just like, "Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it." Screw it. Hey, what's up? I'm Jose. You wanna get ready in here instead so you don't have to do it in the bathroom? Oh, I would love that. It's like she comes in. I didn't really see her. I just knew it was a person. Now that I saw her, she was gorgeous.
Okay,
Oh my
so
god!
it's not the same person I think you're
I
talking
was
about.
like, oh geez, and like she kind of looked at me and like, is it just you in here? And like, no, I'm probably the only male in here. So right as I said that, my roommates all like 3, 4 females just start walking in like, what's up, Jose? And like, who's this? I'm like, I don't know. Who are you? Introductions were made and she got ready in there. Turns out she was a panelist. She did like this awesome D&D stuff and I was like, whoa. It was
Tell me
just
after the podcast who it is because I don't know who you're talking about.
yeah.
Well, no,
Well, yeah, so it
it's not
turns
that.
out that
Think about
like
it.
I'm
We
bringing
did have
strays
more
in.
guys. We did have more guys in the room.
This was like really really early though. It was like early in the morning, Friday morning.
Yeah, because like okay, so in the room staying, like everybody was either single or their girlfriends didn't come with them. So uh, like the way it works is we had like 4 girls staying with us, but it was mostly like it was like 8 guys or 9 guys, and so like the object like a lot of these guys, Asian Alex, would go out and try to invite girls over to the room to try to like score with, and so that's kind of like what happens. Like okay, so we have a catchphrase like, hey, go meet some girls and bring them back. So the phrase for that is go hunt.
Go hunt.
Go hunt.
Oh god.
Because like people are single and they want to meet other people. I'm like, all right, go hunt. It doesn't necessarily have to be girls. Like we have Booty Warrior. He's gay, so I'll tell him, hey, go find a dude for Booty Warrior.
You know, I just put that 2 and 2 together. I did not know Booty Warrior was like that.
Yes. Wait, how? Booty Warrior is very flamboyant.
I don't know. I thought Booty Warrior was just
Booty
a
Warrior
flamboyant person.
literally advertises that he wants dick. He's like literally screaming it at the
I
end.
thought he was joking.
He was being.
I thought he was lying.
I thought he was lying.
He was trying to hook up with Jerry, and Jerry was like, "No, I'm drunk. Leave me alone.
I'm drunk.
I'm
Okay,
drunk
well.
and I'm straight and I'm passing out." It
Good.
was funny. It was funny. But
That is pretty.
so the way it works is they Asian Alex, they like to invite a bunch of girls to try to score. Like I'll invite some over, but like I'm like, hey, you can come hang out, you can change in the room, you can shower, if you need a place to crash, it's fine. Because once the room is paid for, I honestly don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, just don't
Everybody's
fuck it
pretty
up.
cool. Yeah, just don't fuck it up. And there's a rule. We have a rule like, okay, so when it comes to the hotel room, the girls get first dibs on the beds, and the guys
Yeah.
will take whatever's left over as long as the girl is comfortable with it. Those are the rules. So the girl has to be comfortable with a guy sharing the bed, and it has to be a guy she is comfortable with.
So you do have more convention rules
Yes, we
for your
do.
room.
There's nuances. There's nuances.
There's nuances.
No. All the rules are completely legit. The whole you better lock up or we're gonna walk in and eat pizza and watch cartoons. That is, we've done that. I regret it, but we've done it.
I regret it. Why? Because they called my bluff and they finished right there.
They did. They really did.
Regrets.
I've had people stay in my room that are like, "Oh, I'm a nudist. Well, put on some clothes, okay? Because that shit makes me uncomfortable." Like, I have this thing to, like, I was raised like, hey, if somebody's changing, you gotta turn the other way instead of gawking.
Yeah, you turn the other way. You have some sense of morality.
Right. So, like, somebody was walking around naked. I'm like, hey, can you please, for the love of God, put on some clothes, like, put on some underwear at least, because we have people coming over and we don't really know them, and we don't want them to be overwhelmed. And they started getting mad and like, oh, this is my body, I can do what I want. Yeah, but it's my room, so.
Yeah, like I usually room with a lot of cosplayers too, so it's like, cosplayers and stuff like that, we're kind of used to just being naked around each other, and like whether it's just like underwear, whatever. Like usually it's just, barely naked. It's like underwear, top, bras and stuff like that. Hardly ever like full on nudity. We don't walk around like I'm not swinging my dick everywhere.
Yeah. It's somewhat modest.
Texas Renaissance Festival.
Yeah, like some of the girls I roommate with, they're all like theater people, and they're like, "Oh, we just think you're one of the staff members. We're okay with you." I'm like, guys, stop it. Put some clothes on. Please.
Stop being comfortable.
I'm tired of all these cold showers. Put some clothes on.
My pants are too tight.
I don't want to take any more cold showers, mommy.
Like, is that a flashlight? Yes. Leave it alone. Is that a battery?
Is that a batteries? That's a good one. I like that one. By the way,
everybody, consent goes both ways. Just because we're guys doesn't mean you can treat us like a piece of meat.
Yeah, and then someone's like, look, I know I'm so thankful for my friends and how cool they are with me. Because, I've earned my coolness. But, come on. Stop. Please. My friends don't understand how hot they are. So,
They just don't know.
They don't get it.
Oh, I'm single.
I'm not. Hi, Kelly. How are you?
I'm single. Me and my ex are no longer together.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, man.
It's okay. I am talking to somebody though. So I don't know. It's weird. I'm just not ready to date anyone. I'm just not ready
bro. Just let it happen. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's I'm just not ready, dude.
Crushed on
Honestly,
somebody.
It's just like I'm 31. I'm gonna be 32 in August, and I just don't want to I'm a little. What is the
scared?
word?
It's alright. It's okay to be scared of commitment.
I'm a little defensive. No, I'm not scared of commitment.
You're done with that shit.
Opposite. I'm just done with the whole dating thing, because what people are doing nowadays, a lot of people are just dating and then they end it, and it's like they're doing flings. I guess the proper term would be flings. They're doing flings. They're not exclusive or whatever, and I'm about to be 32, so I want something more concrete, but I'm afraid to put myself out there because I don't want to waste my time. You know what I'm saying?
You need to get you an older Southern gal that knows exactly how to treat a man.
Oh no, no.
No?
She's gonna burn down your tractor and then
I love that tractor.
No, because it's gonna turn into a hate crime. She's gonna smack me and hear CNN and Fox News.
You're gonna call her cousin. You can get lynched on the old family tree or something.
No, CNN's gonna be there. We have a hate crime here. This Southern Caucasian female assaulted this Mexican American for having an accent and being Mexican in the United States. Well, Fox is like, this innocent girl was defending herself against this Mexican illegal monster who was trying to take advantage of her. And then here comes NBC. We don't know. And then Telemundo's like, novelas. We're gonna turn it into a novela.
That's like all the plots, man. That's what they got going on.
Yeah. Well, how about this? Have you ever crushed on cosplayers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know 2 good examples of I just lost for them. Three.
Are you
One
really
was
gonna
very
put yourself on the spot and name them?
Yeah, because they're beautiful cosplayers, and I'm gonna call them out because they are amazing, and people should see their work.
He's going for a gilf.
Yeah, Like the first, look, I already got a girlfriend, so she's alright with me. Like, yeah, whatever. The first one's gonna be Bindle Geek. She's like this awesome cosplayer, like up from the North area, and I followed her for like a solid year. Like she did great content. I really liked it. And the second one was Masha Cosplay. She's a Houston local.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Does a lot of really pretty things. Very artistic. I'm not gonna lie. At one point in time, I was following one, and this is the only one I'm scared to say the name, but I would always jump on her live streams on Instagram like every day, and it was Sake Kitty of all people. I was like,
she's adorable.
Yeah.
She's cool. She was working on her. What was she working on? I followed her progress for one of her cosplays. I think it was one of her Assassin's Creeds. It was just awesome. And then I kind of just stopped following her.
Yeah, no, I found out like that there are a couple people that have crushes on me. I'm like, you do? Why?
They all came out when I finally got hooked up with my girlfriend. Like all these people were like, "Oh, I had a crush on you." It was like, "What? Where was this? This is such book." Well, too bad you lost.
Well, no, I don't look at it like that. I'm like, oh, thank you, I guess. I don't
It's
think
like,
anything
thanks,
would have happened.
nice.
Thanks.
Nice.
Pat him on the head.
Thank you. Pat him on the head.
Pats,
Thanks.
pats.
Pat.
Like I doubt anything would have like blossomed from it, but thank you. I guess I'm flattered. I don't know what to say, except get off my lawn. Get out of the
Get off my
bathroom
lawn?
I'm using it. No, get
Get
out
off
of
my
the
freshly
bathroom. I'm
cut-
on the toilet.
Get off my freshly cut lawn.
Get off my freshly cut lawn. Exactly.
How about you guys? Any cosplay crushes y'all got out there?
No, actually.
None?
No.
No way.
No, yeah, no.
What? Even like for even males? Like I know like half the community is in love with what's his name? Leon Shiro?
We got an award from him. He's a really cool dude. He's nice. I mean,
Hey, he's bad. Oh, dude, he is wholesome. He is
yeah, no,
sweet,
we talked to him,
and
he was really cool.
he can hold a debit card with his abs. So you know that's kind of cool. Don't ask.
We talked to him. He gave us his judges award, and he said they gave it to us because we like to. We had told him like we visit children in the hospital in our Ninja Turtle cosplays, which is true.
That's heartwarming.
And he
Warms my
actually
cold
liked
heart.
that. He liked that so much that he picked us for his judges award. So I have the ribbon somewhere. It's somewhere around here. It has
And
his
the
name on
ribbon.
It was a ribbon
It's
because it was a judge's award.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
just
we
a
talked
Did
and
you,
we asked him like, hey, why did you pick us? Like I was just curious. And I told him, like, don't take this the wrong way. Like we appreciate it, but why did you pick us? Like, because there were like better cosplays out there. Like we honestly didn't take the cosplays. We didn't take the contest seriously, but he told us why. Like you're the reason why you do it is the reason why I picked you. Y'all don't do it for like fame or spotlight. Like you do it to help people. Like the same reason why.
Yeah,
We do
yeah.
this
I think there's a
forever.
lot of cosplayers that do that. They'll do that type of charity work for that type of like notoriety or like I guess clout, rather than like just doing it to entertain the children that are in the hospitals and suffering. All right.
No,
It's
you're
just-
absolutely right. There's
Yeah, it's
a
big different.
there is a lot that goes in. The children are the future, and you have to show. It's kind of like you
That-
have to put yourself in their shoes. How would you feel if you're in that situation?
Like you got to see that there's good out there. Be the person that you needed when you were younger.
Right. So as far as cosplay crushes go, like I'll think somebody's hot, but like I don't have a crush on them. I don't have a crush on somebody because of their cosplay because I have to. I don't know if you ever heard of like demisexual.
Demi, is that like me and Pan?
No.
It's more like
demi-
they're attracted to the person that you are, but it's like a more like focused.
pansexual. Yeah, no. Demi and Pan are similar, but they're not the same.
Yeah.
Pan is regardless of your sex or gender. Where Demi, like it's kind of like Pan, but we're exclusive to the gender or sex that we prefer. If we,
Yeah,
like,
the type of
we
person
have
you are.
preferences where they don't.
Mhm.
But like we have to know the person. We have to know that person. We have to really
So-
we have to have a
So it's like
connection with
it's
them.
like next level. Yeah, it's next level connection.
I mean, it
So
doesn't have to be a
It's essentially straight.
Right, but I don't like. It's okay. You know how people like go to the con and they want like one-nighters, flings, and all that crap.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
don't get me wrong. Like that is something that I have done, but it's not something that I want. Like if I do something with somebody, I would hope that something would come out of it. But then when I find out it's just a one-nighter fling thing, then I get like sad.
Yeah, I just like I'm not gonna worry
We
about it.
prefer connection rather than like if we were to do something with somebody, we'd already have to have some kind of connection with them. Doesn't have to be a deep connection. Doesn't have to be love, but we have to like connect with that person in some way. Yeah, I am straight, but like I just don't want to go out there and just like lay the land.
Lay
Sorry.
the land. I don't want to terraform. I don't want to
spread
carve.
my seed. I already
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do have
Sow
a
your
daughter.
oats.
I already have a daughter. No, so I'm really happy about her.
Congrats on that, by the way.
She's a year old.
Yeah, a little late,
Yeah,
but
Yeah,
it's
no,
all
well,
right.
congrats on your kid. It's a year old. Gosh darn it.
yeah, my daughter's name is Zelda. She's she's adorable. She's half
I
white.
can't wait to have kids. Can't wait to have kids.
You trust me. It's all fun. It's all fun and dandy until you actually have them, and then they're crying, and you've only gotten like an hour and a half of sleep.
No, my fingers. Why have you done this?
Oh, that's when you start buying the display cases that have locks and doors on them.
Yeah, exactly. And they're higher than they can reach.
Yeah, they're now higher. They were down here, not anymore.
Yeah.
Yo, now that you mentioned like figures and showing off cases, how's the dealer room gonna look like at Matsuri?
Like shit,
Man.
every year it looks
Like shit.
Oh, it's gonna be empty. There's gonna be like 2-3 cars.
There's gonna be a lot of bootlegs. Yeah, every year they
There's
have
gonna be a lot of
They
bootlegs.
have fewer cars every year. One year they're just gonna have a tire. It's not even a full car. It's just gonna be a tire.
Just showing off tires. Good year.
Good year. Not
Someone's
even
dressed
rims
up as a
anymore. They have
Michelin man.
stock
The
rims.
Michelin Man just as like freaking like some type of anime character.
My daughter's half white, so I can't just tell her beat up the white boy. My daughter is half white, so she's half Hispanic, half white. As far as Matsuri goes, they're gonna just have stock tires one year. Not even the good stock tire rims.
Not even white walls. I
No.
really hope they would have white walls.
They're gonna have
Nah,
like
dude, nobody does that anymore.
They're gonna have like the Fire Zone. What is that? Fire Zone? Is that what it's called? The tire brand. The crappy
AutoZone?
one? No. What
Isn't that
this-
Firestone?
Firebird.
Firestone, right? Like
Fire-
it's supposed to be like a
Firebird.
crappy tire brand or some shit like that. To me, a tire is a tire. As long as it gets me from point A to point B, I'm happy.
Right? No, but the rims though.
No, they're gonna be stock rims. They're not even gonna be rims. They're gonna be like that factory manufactured rim with a hubcap.
Yeah.
Actually, the only ones that are good, like the default manufacturer that I've seen personally, are the Chevy ones. Hashtag Chevy owner, Hispanic person.
No, Toyota.
Call me
Toyota,
Edgar. I need the bowl
for
cut.
the Toyota for the Texas Edition Tundra, the V8, they have some very good Toyota manufactured rims that are pretty clean.
I don't know. I think Nissan's make some pretty clean aluminum ones.
Nissan don't
They're pretty
make shit
nice.
That's good. No, Nissan's pretty cool. The only problem with Nissan is when their Altimas, when they break down, it costs way too much to fix them.
Oh, but sure
Yeah.
enough,
Yeah,
there's
gotta
gonna be
take
like
care of them.
five
Thanks a lot. I have
vendors
an
for the
Ultima.
lolly.
Watch,
You
watch
put the
one
curse
year.
on me.
Watch,
Yeah,
watch
put that
one
curse
year
on
at
me.
Matsuri. They don't even have cars or tires. They just have decked out grocery carts.
Nice. Electronical.
Power
Electronical.
wheels. They got,
Electronic.
That's what
They got go-karts. They have.
do.
If
You're gonna be the
you know
scout.
what, Matsuri, if you ever listen to any of these podcasts, if you listen to this one, you know what you want, you know what you should do that would probably make you a 10 times
Goodie
better?
bags with
No.
hand
You
sanitizers
need to
and official
just
face
get
mask.
rid of the car Get rid of the car show crap. Get rid of the car show crap. Get rid
More
of
food.
half your dealer's room and
The
make
new
a
Toyota
go-kart
Camry.
race.
Oh, dude! If someone did that at a convention, I would be fucking knocking everybody into walls.
Wait, did what again?
They should make a go-kart course in the con.
Ooh.
Oh my god!
That
I would be.
line would be packed the entire
Dude.
weekend.
You can't do that. You'll die of the gasoline fumes. So now we got to do it outside.
You have to do it outside. You would have to do
And
it
I'm
outside.
No,
perfectly
you
fine.
don't have to do it outside. Just open the damn garage door to let all the bad air out. Have somebody with a fan.
I like his thinking. I like Goku's thinking. I think that's pretty good. I'll go with that. I'll allow it.
You'll be fine
Modern
as long as you crack.
problems
It's
require
like sleeping in
simple
a car.
solutions.
It's like as long as you. It's like sleeping in a car. As long as you crack open a window, you'll live.
Yeah, you'll live. You'll be fine.
They're gonna show
Okay.
off the Barbie car.
So anime Matsuri Corona or White Claw version. Oops, I almost said that word.
White Claw edition.
White Claw edition is gonna have goodie bags because I want the goodie bags. You can't stop me.
Wait, are they
Nope.
really gonna have goodie bags?
No, I doubt it. They really should. If you're listening to this, please.
Yeah,
D-Night.
one supporter is right here being ragged on for going.
The one, yeah, he's the one that's being interviewed.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: anybody that's going to Matsuri, anybody that's listening to this or has a friend that's going to Matsuri, let them know, hey, my friend Jesse Goku said,
You're a fucking idiot.
You're
not
fucking-
only are you an idiot, but whenever you watch the live streams for Matsuri, hashtag free face mask. That needs to be a thing for Matsuri.
Dude, I would
Because
rock
there is
anime
a
Matsuri
rumor-
face mask.
No.
That-
There's a rumor
gonna be
going
bad.
around that they're. Oh my god.
It's gonna be the mask.
No,
AM
there's a
tw-
rumor going around that they're gonna have face masks, but they're gonna charge for them.
No, they should be free.
They're gonna charge from. When have he not charged for anything?
Dude, you're lucky
That
they
they-
don't charge you for the oxygen in the convention center.
They would if they could. They would if they could.
So White Claw anime Matsuri also needs golf carts, go karts, go karts.
Go-karts. Not golf
Go-karts.
carts.
Golf carts.
could work though because they're electrical.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they
Yes.
take so long to charge and
they're not very fast.
no.
Man, I would ride one of those. I'll be
No,
a
but
water bowser.
They could do go-karting outside. I mean, since they close off half the street anyway for Matsuri, get rid of all those tables, close off half the street, and make the course right there outside and make it part of Matsuri.
Ooh, that'd be
Fuck,
awesome.
now, well, make our own ideas. Why give them that idea?
Because I know they'll screw it up and fail, and then it'll be all over the news. Matsuri tries to today. Breaking news: Anime Matsuri tries to host go-karting at the convention. Unfortunately, a major accident and a fire broke out. We now have this message from Smokey the Bear. To you, yes, Smokey. Only you can
stop go-kart fires.
And if you go to Matsuri, you're a dumbass. Thank
Hater.
you, Smokey.
Thanks, Smokey.
Let's see.
Thanks for
Okay,
telling
aside
me
from all that, in the dealer room, there's still gonna be Lolita shit, which I
There's
still
gonna be
don't
bootleg
understand. Bootleg and Lolita stuff,
Bootleg
I
shit,
don't
yeah.
understand. There's gonna be that one cool guy that sells rave stuff. I always buy things from him.
No, they're already
That
selling
one guy.
bootleg stuff, dude. They're selling bootleg stuff for a guest or someone that's not even showing up anymore, but they're still making their own merchandise and selling it.
Okay, so food trucks. How's that gonna work? Is there social distancing between the food trucks?
No, everybody's just gonna show up and cough all over the food.
God. I'm still gonna eat it. You don't understand. I was raised.
So these will be
with
your
the-
last words then.
Oh,
I was
that is
last
true.
words. I was
There's a
raised with
comment
the
saying
creek.
they have
Excellent.
electric go-karts and they can go super fast and they control the max speed. That is true because there's
Yep.
lots of indoor go-karting places.
Yep, there is.
But that's way more than Matsuri's willing to spend.
Yeah. Yeah. They won't spend that much.
No, they won't. They don't even want to give away the face masks that are like $2 a piece for free. They're probably gonna give them
That's
away.
bad.
They're probably gonna give them away for free now that I said something. Oh, we gotta prove him wrong.
Let's see.
They don't
I'm
give a shit
expecting-
about this.
Anime Matsuri. I'm expecting the, of course, dealer room, but
Expecting
there's still gonna be a hentai fest.
Oh my god, that's gonna.
It's gonna be shitty. It's gonna be some guy with a laptop.
That's
like,
not gonna be
"Grr."
free. It's gonna be no. They already announced who's hosting. It's a guest. And
Oh,
I
that's
think-
right. It's that one chick.
Yeah, it's that one person. I think they're gonna charge again.
Oh
Yeah,
well.
Yeah, she's already. She's one of the JV artists, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think they did that. Yeah, they did that last year, and that guest got like heckled, and where they stopped the event.
What does JAV stand for? I'm assuming Japanese.
Adult video star.
Oh.
Yes, that's what it means. That's what JAV means.
I'm gonna type that in later.
Oh
Yeah,
man, if
so
you have
this-
not
thi-
typed in JAV, I feel bad for you.
I
Am I missing out? What else am I missing
Yeah,
out
you're
on?
missing out on a lot of things.
I haven't. You're weird, Goku, though.
You're a weird Goku.
Okay.
I didn't say you're a weird Goku.
But you were thinking, and you're like,
I was not thinking it. I was more like Water Blastoise. Why have you not done this?
Water Blastoise, Water Bowser.
Water Blastoise? Yay! Fire that with Water Blastoise, Fire Blastoise, Leaf Blastoise. What are the evolutions are there? Fuck. Electric Blastoise.
Unemployed Blastoise.
Unemployed
Overworked Blastoids.
I am Essential Blastoise.
We are learning things tonight. Yes.
So like they have Japanese guests, but I think that they're guests that are Japanese, but they're not from Japan.
Oh, I made that comment the other day.
Yeah, no, we've been.
They're just Japanese.
Ever since you made that comment, we think that that's actually a legit thing. It makes sense though. I mean,
it's all an illusion.
Like, watch the con. Oh my god, everyone's gonna show up at Matsuri. It's gonna be a giant empty room and just one ball pit.
Oh, DashCon 2.0.
DashCon.
Guys, where's Jose? Where's Blastoise? He's in the ball pit, just swimming around like. Hell yeah!
Water
Oh, yes,
Bowser has done it.
where's Blastoise? All we hear is you screaming at the door because they pepper sprayed you to cleanse you of the White Claw.
White Claw.
Be cleanser, child. White Claw, be gone. Ah! You're running around.
You're healed.
People.
Jose, why do you keep getting pepper sprayed? And like my tacos were a little bland. I want a little spice on them, so I figured, why not?
Let's talk about the fact that you're going to Matsuri. We talked about it earlier in the podcast, but
Yes, we did.
Oh, I've already.
Why are you still going?
I already paid for my room like a long time ago, and there's no refund. So,
wait, who's all staying in your room?
so all in.
Is it mostly girls staying in your room?
Yeah, it's gonna be my girlfriend and my homegirl Angel, the owner of the princess thing. Because she's also gonna be a panelist.
Why?
Okay.
Well, I think she. Oh, no, there are gonna be cars because she's gonna be a model for one of the cars, and I think she's gonna be a booth babe. So yeah, there are.
They got real quiet.
It got real quiet.
Man, y'all hating on the booth babes, guys. Come on. That's easy money. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's also easy sexual harassment.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, there's. Oh wow, there's gonna be females in my room. Yeah.
Damn. So, no, I wasn't gonna. I was gonna ask like, hey, can I come over and hang out? But no, I'm good. I don't want to be anywhere near that. What hotel are you staying? No, I better not ask. Never mind. No. Anyway,
Just ask it. You're already asking it. You're already like halfway there.
No,
Well, man,
but
hey, look, I'm not saying I'm a silver member for the Hilton, but you know, hashtag honor points.
you've lost some respect points.
What? Hating?
We stay at the Marriott.
Oh, that's all you.
Marriott. What?
Palooza, every year we book our hotel a day in advance so we can spend half a day at the Texas-shaped pool and the giant ass hot tub they have.
I got respect for the Hilton. They've always treated me right. I've also have the little extra little features because I go to so many Hiltons, like on general vacations too, not just for conventions.
Well, no, I get upgrades too at the Marriott. I Ubered one of the managers home, so they're gonna upgrade my next time if I ever go back. They're gonna upgrade me to a suite for free.
Hey, that's what's up.
Hey.
I didn't
Plus,
know
I
they had
like the
suites.
pool that's at the very top.
Plus the Texas-shaped pool, dude. I'm sorry, but nothing beats that.
No, nothing really beats that.
Because it never beats anything that's Texas shaped is never beat.
And plus, they got a tiki bar with all kinds of great drinks, and it's amazing.
Well, speaking of Texan stuff, can I toot my own horn for a little bit?
No, but go ahead.
But go ahead.
So I recently got into collecting silver, like precious metal silver. There is a mint here in Texas that does all these Texas presses. So it's official silver, 99.9%, but it's got Texas logo all over it, and it is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. But yeah, I digress.
Nothing beats Texas. This is true.
Let me go ahead and move my mic closer so I can lean back on my chair. My
Oh no, he's gonna yell at me.
No,
Like,
my
what
back
are you
hurts a little.
doing?
My back hurts.
Buying fucking silver.
Buying silver. No. Anyways, no. So, as far as Geeks 5 ever goes, though, we don't have any plans or intentions to go to any conventions this year.
Not even Delta?
No Delta.
Nope.
Damn. Well, I plan on going to Delta, so.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. You are definitely going to catch this damn virus.
You're gonna catch something. If
I
it's
catch
not
these hands.
it's gonna be
For anybody
something.
bad mouthing me for going to 2 conventions back to back.
There's already a group of commenters that are getting ready to kick your ass.
Damn, man.
You have to catch. You're gonna catch White Claw. You're gonna catch a cold. Or you're gonna catch some hands.
Yeah.
Catch something.
You catch
You
something.
gotta catch something, dude.
It's alright, though. It's alright. Like, I'm gonna risk it for the brisket. Hashtag Bucky's.
Oh, I saw that. Somebody showed me a picture of Risk It for the Brisket, and their stuff is pretty good.
Yeah, Bucky's is pretty good.
They
That's,
pay
Alright,
a lot,
that's
too.
road trip. That's good road trip food.
I love
Alright,
their
that's
bathrooms. They have the
man, I'll be
cleanest
alright.
bathrooms.
They
I
do.
I am scared of public restrooms.
Their bathrooms are pretty legit.
They
Dude,
are.
those
I don't
beaver
want to
nuggets?
catch like ass herpes, so I hate using public restrooms.
I love their beaver nuggets. I love their
Of
lemon
course you
pepper
love that
jerky.
Beaver's nuggets.
Oh, dude, I'll put those beaver nuts right in my mouth.
What?
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 Digress.
What? What?
Somebody said, "Cash me outside." How about that?
Catch me outside AM. How about that?
That's right.
Oh, so I'm doing a little tweaking to my Blastoise. BT does.
Tweets
Oh,
are
the
fucking-
tweaking?
Tweak.
Oh.
I'll
Yeah,
I'll turn
tweaking
the
it.
costume. So the front part, you know how it's supposed to be like a shell in the back, and then the front he's got like the bottom part of the shell.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna replace that with like. Have you ever seen like Indian tribe breastplates?
Yes.
There's like beads.
Yes.
So I'm making one of those right now. So I'm gonna have like an Indian style bead. I'm put like fucking a feather in my head, and my girlfriend Kelly is doing the same thing. She's gonna have like a beaded. Oh, she's gonna be Squirtle. So hey, couple cosplay.
Oh shit! It's be like a Bollywood thing.
What? Bollywood?
Bollywood. He doesn't know. Anyways.
Oh,
I do
you
have a
know.
I do have an announcement to make since I'm gonna go ahead and get this out of the way. So there's a project that we're working on. Some of the Geeks Fiber members. It's called
Are y'all
Mascot
be
Fighting
Squirtles with
Championship.
us? Should be
It's
Squirtle.
called what? I'm
It's going
sorry.
to be called Mascot Fighting Championship. And it's pretty much where we're going to have a bunch of inflatable costumes. And we're going to beat the crap out of each other with weapons and trash cans and all kinds of... We're going to have we're going to record the videos. We're going to have commentary like, "Welcome to another exciting episode of Mascot Fighting Championship. Today we have a slobber knocker. Stone Cold. We're going to do it like that WWE style. We're going to have weapons. We're going to have championships. We're going to make like a whole series out of it. Hopefully it's not a flop and it actually does well.
Dude, that sounds great.
This is things that we're experimenting with. So I'm
That
actually
sounds
going to
fucking great.
they're going to be inflatable costumes. There's a Mr. Potato Head that we're going to get. There's a dinosaur, there's a shark, there's Pikachu, there's Donald Trump. There's all kinds of ones that we are totally going to get. So that is something that I'm going to invest as far as Geeks 5 ever goes. Mascot Fighting Championship is going to be lit.
Dude, that's fucking pretty cool. MSC. It'll get tied in with my free cams. Get that traffic.
Yeah.
I'm going to start promoting it. I'm going to buy the Pikachu inflatable costume. I'm going to start jogging around the neighborhood to build up endurance because you will die of a heat stroke in these costumes. Yeah, but it's something we're going to work on, and hopefully if it gets popular and it starts doing better and makes money, we can add production values to it, so hopefully that picks up. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and end the stream because I am hungry.
Yeah, dude,
I have so much more to talk about.
We can have you back on...
Yeah, it's a part 2.
We'll do a
Part
part
two.
two. We'll do one with Saki Kitty and Jen, because Jen is sick and Saki Kitty is somewhere else, not home.
Yeah, we can do one after you go to Anime Matsuri, so we can shit on you.
We are definitely going to bring you back after Matsuri just so we can roast you on the stream.
Is this gonna be are we gonna have the countdown till Matsuri featuring Blastoise?
I think we're only going to do 2 more episodes of Anime Matsuri versus Delta before we go into something else.
I think we'll do a countdown till it gets canceled.
I do want to say this real quick. Monday, it is our Monday at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, not 9, not 10. 7 o'clock. we are doing our body odor at cons podcast, our trash talking podcast. On
Yeah, wash
Wednesday, though,
yourselves.
yeah, so, like, you know how we did the one about nice guys? Well, we're going to do one about stinky people. Stanky. And so
Yeah,
Wednesday, though, we're going to have a very special podcast. It's going to be about people with depression, anxiety. It's going to be a more serious podcast, but it's to reach out to those that are currently suffering from anxiety, depression during the crisis. So a lot of people, you might not realize it, but there are a lot of people out there that
yes, there is.
there are a lot of people that suffer from depression and anxiety that you might not realize that are suffering from it. Like, I have depression and anxiety. I have almost committed suicide before, so it is something that affects people that you normally wouldn't think that it would affect.
Yep.
So and
Same
to
here.
feel that way, it's hard to describe how you feel once you're at that point. But we want to reach out to everyone, like all the introverts and extroverts, I guess is what they're called. But we want to let people know, like, Geeks 5 Ever, our slogan is the voice of the voiceless. We are the voice of, we want to be the voice of the voiceless. Because everyone has a voice, but sometimes it goes unheard. And those people become the voiceless because they won't speak up.
Yep.
But we want to help them speak up. We want to be the voice for those that are voiceless, I guess. It sounds better when it looks better on paper than it is describing it. But the slogan is the voice of the voiceless, and we are here for the community. We are a group built by the community that are working for the community.
You don't find that often.
Yeah.
You do not
And
find that
this
often.
is something greater. You're doing something amazing with the podcast and helping people with all that. You're just great job.
I'm not gonna lie, like, hey, I'm the Geeks 5 Ever guy. Can I get like a free taco?
Free taco. Can I get a free Goku burger?
Yeah, you want a free anime Matsuri mask, actually.
And I hate the whole "where's my hug" guy. Sometimes when people are like, if they don't want to hug me, if people are hugging me out of force, I'm like, if you don't really want to hug me, then don't hug me. I mean, it actually pisses me off.
Yeah. It breaks my costume. I don't like that hug me person.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, I'm like, don't touch me. I don't like hugs. I honestly don't like hugs.
I'm gonna keep. Yeah.
But is there anything you want to say, Senor Oliver, before we log off?
Nah, I'm good, man. It's good to have Water Bowser here. He better give us some good intel when he's at Matsuri, if it happens.
Roast him. You better watch out, though, Water Bowser. Otherwise, you're gonna catch some hands. The comment section over here is ready for you.
Jeez.
And they know you're Hispanic Latino, so they're gonna have their piñata sticks too.
Yep.
Not like this. Not like this.
Is there anything
It's
you want
not
to say
ending
to the
like
community?
this.
We will bring you back next week to talk more, I guess, with the rest of the group.
Hey, good deal.
And then we're going to bring you back after Matsuri so we can roast you for 2 hours.
Yeah.
This is fair. I'm expecting the worst.
And then we're going to bring you back after Delta so we can roast you for another 2 hours.
And like, Jose, or Blastoise, what's next? Onicon! Nothing can stop me!
No, that's too far away.
That's too far away. Yeah, it'd have to be like something like Dragon Con, San Japan.
You know what? We'll look at the schedule. We'll see what cons there are. Even if you don't go, we'll bring you back just to roast you about that con.
So
you would have gone to it, right?
Like, how do you go to San Japan?
You
would have gone.
Yo, I should go to San Japan. The river and the Blastoise. Oh, that'd be some good photos.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna catch something this year.
He's gonna catch. Yeah, this not be your last words to the rest of the world.
Yeah, you're a Pokemon, sir. You're supposed to be get caught. You're not supposed to catch.
Yeah.
How about this? What's the worst that could happen?
You really
die?
Ask that question.
You die?
You die. You get other. You get deaded. You get dieted.
I'm gonna knock on some wood, some of this fake wood.
See, you're already doomed.
My desk is actually made out of real wood.
Same here.
Yeah, I wanted a gamer one, but I like this one too. But anyways, is there anything you want to say before we go ahead and wrap it up? Because our audience is dying down because it is late.
Thanks for having me. Great times, guys. Good times.
All right, you don't have to hang up until after, because I have a few questions. All right, guys. If you
I have multiple questions.
all right, guys, you saw all of our social media is there at the bottom. It says please follow us at. It has Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, whatever. So make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. Our Twitch channel is coming up soon. I'm not sure when. I'm going to get with the Big Box Cosplay group to talk to them tonight about that. We also have other video projects and other podcasts coming up.
It's gonna be fun.
We have almost a full cast for our all girl podcast. It's gonna be called All Girl Cast. No, that sounds stupid. All girl podcast sounds fine.
Yeah.
Girlcast sounds like a TV show. Or maybe it is.
Maybe it is.
Anyways, so our all girl podcast. So I'll be a producer, but obviously none of us will be on there. We will be involved with some capacity. I mean, unless Blastoise puts on a wig and chops off his hot dog, then you know.
Chops off the hot dog.
No, my flashlight.
Gets rid of his flashlight.
He puts it in the charger.
He puts it in the purse. Anyways, no, okay, bad joke. I apologize. I'm sorry.
I'm out.
What was I saying? Okay, yeah, so we have other projects. Like I said, Mascot Fighting Championship is also another thing that we got working. Monday is our Body Odor at Conventions podcast. Wednesday is our Depression Anxiety podcast. Friday, I didn't do the terrible fanfiction yesterday because I wasn't feeling good, and this morning my computer messed up, so that's why today's podcast was ruined. Tomorrow, I will try to edit and release my first reaction video for the YouTube channel and Facebook page. That will be exclusive. Plus, our Patreon is going to be established this week, so we're gonna have perks for everybody. You're gonna have hopefully really cool perks, so we'll get to that.
Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff.
Yes, absolutely. And just because there are other members of Geek Survivor that are not involved with the podcast. Obviously, Asian Alex is involved with Geek Survivor. He's one of the staff members, but he's in charge of the photography division. We have people in charge of the panel stuff. So I don't want to be in charge of everything all the time. So I'm Goku, Blastoids there at the bottom. Well, that's just a picture.
Yo.
There.
Senor Oliver.
I'm getting used to the whole. I'm getting used to where everybody is. It's kind of weird. Is it this one? Yes, that way.
Yeah. Hey, good job.
I will pose here until it gets to my turn.
What are you standing posing? All right, guys, stay classy.
Bye.